Good morning, my MGTOW brothers. I'm starting late, but I'm up and around. Even Outlaw's awake. I know I'm late. But we're going to leave Fort Smith. Go up to Joplin, drop our trailer off. Go out to the homestead, pick up some mail. What's up, D-Man? Hey, Primo. Hey, RO. Uh, hello?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I saw you were texting me, and I, for obvious reasons, couldn't read it.
Yeah, well, that kind of happens. I've just been noticing that you have made a remarkable number of friends.
Oh,
These
yeah.
people truly hate you. They really hate you. What did
Yes,
you
they do.
do?
I believe I told the truth.
Oh, no, you can't do that. Anything but that.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I am north of Fort Smith on Highway 49, heading into the Boston Mountains. Are you ready to sing? Boys, boys, boys,
Moist.
boys, 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 boys,
Moist.
boys, 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 boys,
Moist.
boys,
Moist.
moist. Good morning, Outlaw.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
making friends, like
He's
FT
shy.
says.
Oh yeah.
Making friends and influencing people, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Brandon, you started
Oh my god.
It don't matter who started it. It matters who finishes it.
it. I don't know. I'm just looking at this going, what is this all about? It's like, oh man, are you kidding me? Are they that demented? They're like, yeah, I guess so. But what happened? They're like, oh, you called them out on their BS. Oh, well, you can't do that. It's like, so yeah, Brandon, you started it. You called them out, man. You can't do that. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, it was laid out plain and simple why we don't interact with these young guys out here. You know. And you would think people would be able to listen and understand somebody's point of view on it instead of flying off the fucking handle and acting like we're trying to run people out of here. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's the unofficial narrative on that. It's projection. That's purely what it is.
That's just all it is. You know, a few months before this poor lost soul, this young man that we're having to worry so much about was being shit on because he started some shit with me. He also started some shit with Iridium Kush, who I believe called him a cum stain. So, anyway, which, well, quite frankly, I also have the receipts for. So, got some bad actors acting badly. And not once, but twice today, dear OG of MGTOW
Oh God.
has threatened me with physical violence.
Yeah, you need to
Just
report
like,
that. You need to report that every time it happens.
Did. Just like Manlatopia did. So there's your OG intellectual. When he has facts shoved in his face, he resorts to threats. He forgets that his skinny ass has been seen. We know that, quite frankly, an anemic little fucking drug addict isn't going to be able to fucking knock the teeth out of anybody. Maybe if he got on PCP and got some of that fucking drug strength, maybe that'll help. I don't know. Help James Brown.
So,
I don't know, guys. I've heard about these people now nearly for 6 months straight, every day. You know, they're just. I don't know, man. It's like, can y'all not shut the holy fucking hell up now?
No, they can't.
And I got to noticing the other day, I went through my channel comments that I don't get to see because I have to go to the dashboard and all that on the YouTube page. I've been being tagged by every one of them. Miss Elite, Lazarus. Didn't even know it.
Well, it's good. You've got your tags turned off, your mentions turned off.
Yeah, I've been ignoring every one of them.
That pisses them off more than anything.
Didn't even know it. She's been tagging me solid like everybody else. And I don't even know her. I don't even watch her shit. Who is she?
That's typical female behavior. You ignore them, that drives them fucking crazy. They can't stand it.
I've heard, I've heard SCE mention her and other people, but I've never watched her. Like, I don't keep up with this stupid ass fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I never heard of
And
her.
now we're getting shit because we're not interacting with minors on a YouTube website. I mean, come on,
No,
man.
that's not what this is about at all, Outlaw.
Oh, there's more to it. Okay.
Well, there's less to it. The rant that Kush went on when he was like calling me the biggest piece of shit in the manosphere. The young man in question is a full-grown man who happens to be a member of the United States Marine Corps, right? So allegedly, but hey, I'm going to take him at his word. I have no proof otherwise that he's not a fucking member of the USMC. So this is a fucking warrior, and Kush is making him sound like a fucking victim.
Yeah.
That's why on Hamster Stream I showed a picture of my fucking. I didn't show a picture. I showed my DD-214.
Yeah.
My separation paperwork that you get when you get an honorable discharge from the service.
Mm-hmm. I had two of them. I lost them. I'm trying to get them replaced, but I have two of them. Both of them honorable.
Yeah. But whenever you're discharged from the service, you get the DD-214.
I got you.
You don't get it if you have a bad conduct discharge. You get a different piece of paper. You get the big chicken dinner. BCD.
I mean, you still get discharge paperwork, but
yeah, but it's not a DD-214.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know either. You know why we don't know?
Because we never had one.
We don't have one.
Jesus Christ, man.
And if you have anything other than a DD-214, you weren't discharged honorably.
Yeah.
Except in the case of medical discharge, but usually those are accompanied with a DD-214.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you get medically separated under honorable conditions, you still get a DD-214.
Okay.
Or if you get medically retired, say something, you get grievously wounded or something, or hurt to the point where you can't serve anymore, and they retire you, you still get a DD-214, but your character of service has to be honorable.
Yeah.
And that's one of the blocks on there that's highlighted: character of service, honorable.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, the other thing that they've been fucking going after me about, they're saying that I'm too stupid. I'm an engineer. Truck driver's not a promotion from engineer and all kinds of other stuff. But I've got a master's degree in engineering, mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
I showed it on Hamster Stream. And now they're going after Hamster for publishing that.
Oh my fucking God.
Okay, so once again, when you put truth in front of lies, the liar gets angry and accuses you of other things. I'm now a wife abuser, which I was not, never have been. I've never laid a hand on either one of my wives.
How did they come to that conclusion? What evidence did they have to make that claim?
None. They have none.
Well, have either one of you guys seen that Steven Crowder bit recently with the whole Trump thing going on?
No, I don't watch Crowder.
I don't watch Crowder.
Crowder made a statement that really rings home, I think, in this very situation. talking about the people who want you dead will first go after your name and try to destroy it first before that happens.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
if
they try to kill your
somebody-
reputation first.
they try to kill your good name and reputation first before they take it a step. But now I'm not saying that's what he's going to do.
Well, that's what all communists do. That's right out of Saul Alinsky's Rules for Radicals.
Yeah.
Right? This is nothing new. This is just their standard playbook. And they will call you every name in the book, starting with a Nazi. Correct me if I'm wrong, SCE.
He was muted.
No, you're very correct on that.
Okay? Because I know you've studied this a lot more thoroughly than I have.
Okay. Chaos can practically quote, the Communist Manifesto. I am a student of it, but however, I see them as, these are practicing religious zealots of this shit. It's like, holy crap. Like, these people truly are insane. I study it for, the purposes of noting how to avoid these situations, because communism is a failed system, but they just haven't got that memo yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's their religion. It's their religion. They are fucking.
It
you're
is.
Right,
It's a cult.
When you called them zealots.
It is. This is cult-like behavior.
SC also, you study it to understand it and gain knowledge on it. So if you're ever in a situation, God forbid, where you have to defend yourself against it, you can speak intelligently and from a place of knowledge about it, not that you prescribe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've studied the Bible. I've studied most of the Quran. I've studied a little bit of, Taoism and Confucianism, but however, the only one that I truly ascribe to would be Christianity. Because I've tried to, evaluate the other religions, and I just can't seem to, it just doesn't ring true to me. So you have to know what your core values are.
Yeah. Well, you can study and learn about a lot of different disciplines and whatever, theories and whatever. But it's there's nothing wrong with being well read and being knowledgeable on many subjects. Now, I've met many so-called educated people that were fucking dumber than a bag of dicks, but that's neither here nor there.
I would be one of those dumb, educated people. I got married twice. I'm a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lump me in there too, I guess.
Ramadi, that's why I always say there's such a thing as being educated.
Right. Honking for Hemi. Woohoo!
You can be educated stupid in this culture.
Hey! Honking for Hemi. My favorite
I strongly believe that.
Well, all a college degree is it proves that you've been through a government-sponsored indoctrination center. And you show that to somebody who is a government-approved human resource officer, and it will allow you to get a cushy office job.
True. Yeah.
Right? That's what a fucking degree is. Yes, it certifies I have been indoctrinated. And if you look at a degree like that, instead of some certificate of achievement, which it's not anymore, then you'll understand what a college degree means.
Well, Brandon, I don't know the other day when we were talking, and you were talking about your degree, how you had it in like a file folder or something in the truck with you, and I made that crack about, oh, I thought you had it, you know, in a frame and it was hanging up somewhere in your truck, and we all laughed about it, but I didn't know that you were going to have to produce it to try to get somebody to shut the hell up. So I didn't mean to cross that bridge to where you had to do that.
Don't worry about it, man. Fuck. These guys, they need to have, you know, the truth shoved in their face. And after
Yeah.
they took out my channel, I was kind of turning the other cheek. I decided, nah, anytime they fucking lie about me, I'm going to fucking call them out on it. I've got fucking evidence to prove every fucking
Right.
thing I say. Every fucking thing. I don't have to lie about people because I've got fucking evidence to prove what I'm telling.
Yeah.
These guys say, they say, you guys are the bunch of liars. No, we're not. I fucking put out a video today of Kush in his own words agreeing with everything I said about the day that fucking the Kush account started timing people out on Bob's drunk stream.
Mhm.
Where? You know, he said in his own words that account said it had two 16-year-olds lined up for Las Vegas. Why did it take Kush over a week to come forward with his side of the story? Why didn't he say something immediately? Because he had to make his fucking story up and get his fucking ducks in a row, and he still didn't cover his tracks enough. Because I don't believe his fucking excuses that he's given. I don't think that was a separate account. But that's my personal opinion. I have no evidence to back it up. But it did happen.
Yeah.
And anybody who tells you it didn't happen is a liar. Because they don't have any proof to fucking.
Well, I
prove
was on that.
one way or another.
I was on that stream
Yeah.
that you're talking about, the Polska Bob stream. I was on the physical panel of that stream the night that all this took place. Now, what you're referring to happened after I got off panel and left the stream entirely because I couldn't believe what was going on with Polska Bob not being able to pay attention on it. So I left. So all this that you're talking about happened afterwards. So I didn't see it physically, but I saw people take screenshots and all that later on of it. So I don't know. You know, this whole thing with Kush throwing every bit of us in with all this is what I take issue with. You know,
As well you should.
you know,
You
you
didn't
saw
have a
what you
damn
saw.
thing to do with it. You didn't.
Well, you saw what you saw. People saw what they saw. I'm not saying Kush did or didn't do anything. I don't know. But you're throwing everybody in this community under the fucking bus for something that someone else seen and reported on. You know, I don't understand why. It's just I don't know, man. I'm so sick and fucking fed up with these people. Then we had a live stream not long after that about the MGTOW Manifesto, you know, and how that's what we follow in this community. And I remember that being the hot button, another hot button that they got pissy about. You didn't write the philosophy. Why are you taking issue with what somebody wrote about the philosophy if you follow it yourself?
Well,
Who the fuck cares?
In the MGTOW Manifesto stream that I did, we pointed out that was first wave MGTOW philosophy. That was the origin of the MGTOW movement. It's second wave MGTOW philosophy. Much of the manifesto was cast aside. Right? And that is as it is. And that's when the no marriage, no cohabitation, no new children part of it all came forward to the front. And it's what we have had since about maybe 2010, 2012.
Mhm.
And that has been the standard of MGTOW thought from that time.
Yeah.
There is a third wave of MGTOW thought happening right now on the manifest. I mean, on the philosophy.
Yeah.
And that is a fight that we're involved in to determine whether or not MGTOW is going to be woke or whether it's not. You know, are we going to say that MGTOW is a philosophy that embraces people having ex-girlfriends on their streams to discredit men that you have, you know, beefs with? Is it going to be a philosophy that embrace alternate sexuality, which has absolutely nothing to do with the horrors of divorce court and family court? You know, MGTOW, in my opinion, has absolutely nothing to do with women, and it has absolutely nothing to do with lifestyles, gender, or sexuality that do not correspond to heterosexual men.
Right.
You know, the philosophy, as far as second wave MGTOW was concerned, was to deal with keeping people out of usury and indentured servitude.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon,
Yes, sir.
I've got to dip out, but I've got a question for you real quick.
Sure.
Okay. It has been said that even though you produced your diploma online for everybody to see, it's like you obviously must be a failed engineer, otherwise you wouldn't be driving a truck. What do you have to say about your critics? Because I'm interested to hear about this.
Well, let me take you into the Wayback Machine. When I first got married, I was not an engineer. I was working as a A&P mechanic and a commercial electrician, depending on what work was available. And even though that paid fairly decent money, when I got married and had children, I needed to start being a big boy and work in a big boy job, doing all kinds of big boy things, you know, to earn more money for my family. I got that job for my family, and I was damn good at it, but I never liked it. Right? And when I got divorced and my family was stripped away from me, I no longer had the inclination to work in an office and play office politics and do any of that anymore. So I started a couple of businesses, both of which failed. One failed because of me not really understanding the business and going into partnership that was with or in a country that was highly volatile. I used to export rice from Thailand and wheat from Ukraine to Sierra Leone. My business partner was the brother of the president of Sierra Leone. And that business went along fine and dandy until his brother lost an election. And, well, we had a 45% increase in the amount of our import taxes, and the business was no longer viable, and we shut the door. All right. Then I started teaching English and eventually started my own school. And that business went along pretty good until the Russians invaded Kiev or invaded Ukraine, and I left. So, did I get fired from being an engineer? No. I was no longer motivated to do that. Now, is that the choice that other people would have made? No. But I went my own way, and I would much rather have, done it my way than to actually, stick around in a job that I fucking hated.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you think I took a demotion, that's your perspective. You can have that perspective. From my perspective, I can say, nah, I'm much happier fucking driving a truck.
Excuse me. Well,
And if
Brandon,
you're making the kind of money that an engineer makes, then obviously you're going to pay much more money in like child support because of that. So it was
True.
advantageous for you to disassociate yourself from that type of occupation. That's
Right.
understandable.
It's also
That's
the
the-
reason that when I started my businesses, I started them overseas.
Okay.
I mean, well,
Yeah,
not
that explains quite a bit. Gentlemen, have a good morning.
Good
All right,
morning
brother.
to you too.
Okay, FC, take care, man. Brandon, I mean, also, it sounds to me like, from listening to your story, that the reason for you to give a fuck, to go into a different profession, to make more, to provide for your family, once that reason for you to give a fuck was taken away, sound like you made a choice to not do something that you didn't enjoy anymore.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And that, for the motherfuckers that are listening in the nosebleed section, is called having the freedom to walk away and go your own way.
And having the fucking balls to do it too. Something wrong. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Something Wong.
Hello, Mr. Aura.
Yeah, I mean, that's fascinating.
Well, outlaw, think about it. How many men in this country every day that are married, that are still married, that have family, get up and go to a fucking job that they absolutely fucking hate, but they do it because it's for the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe if Brandon had more time in, I don't know. Maybe he would have stayed to where he could have retired. I don't know, but man, everybody's reasons are different. But I mean, if the reason for you to continue to do what you've been doing, even though you're absolutely fucking miserable, once that reason is taken from you, the sensible thing to do is go find something else to do that you're going to get some enjoyment out of.
Yep.
Well, to a sensible person, he shouldn't have to justify himself and his decisions he's made just to shut the fuck up with some people, man. I mean, like I said, we're not on trial here. We're not. We don't have to justify anything to any of these people that can't stand our guts.
Yeah, we're not.
What we need to do is shut down their lies. They love lying about people. They love making shit up about people.
I should have.
They're gonna call me a deadbeat dad. They've already done that. I never
Wife
missed
beater?
this. I've
Yeah.
never missed a single fucking payment on my child support. So eat a big bag of dicks on that one, motherfuckers. If I had,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have an active passport because in Texas they report that shit, and you can't get a new passport. Your passport doesn't work anymore. I've got a fucking
Yeah.
I've got an active passport, so fuck you all.
What
They
about a
called
wife
me,
beater?
oh, they called me a wife beater. Yeah, that's true. But what is not true is that I ever laid a hand on either one of my wives. You know, there was no
Mhm.
time in my marriages that I beat my wife.
Well,
About the most vigorous I ever got with any of them is when my second wife came after me with a knife.
yeah.
And I grabbed her knife hand and shook it until she let go of the knife.
Well,
Yeah.
we all have regrets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Remember that time that one of the wives came at you with a goddamn knife?
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
but I still didn't hit her.
I just shook the shit out of her.
But
So she
In
was
hindsight, you probably should have.
I just caught her wrist and shook it like a terrier.
well, yeah. I mean, yeah. In that case, then I should have called their bluff as soon as they tried to make racism allegations against me.
Absolutely, you
Well,
should have. We should not put up with this bullshit. They're a bunch of fucking lying communists. I don't give a
How
fuck
exactly
what
are
they
you a racist outlaw?
because he's
Well,
got a
they tried-
fucking southern accent. That's why he's a racist.
Well, they tried to say that I was trying to start a race war in this community, and you know, Mask Boy over there talking about and having a whole stream about it, talking about how I was trying to incite a. I'm like, are you motherfuckers that stupid?
yes.
You know,
Yes, they are, and their
Yes,
audience
they
is
are.
that stupid too.
Yes.
then you have all the Rusty allegations, and Rusty shut them down by literally proving where he was at and what he had. You've done that, you know, and then I noticed they started going after the people like Hemi and you know, all these people that don't even make content. I'm like, y'all.
Oh
come on,
no,
man.
not Henny.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing, man? I wasn't even there when you supposedly made those comments or not on Pulse Kebab stream. I didn't even see it, Kush. Yet you've included me and everybody else in this bullshit for over 6.5 months, and it's getting old, man.
Actually, it's
Well,
over
him
a
is
year.
Canadian, man. Nobody's worried
Over
about
a
that.
year.
Well, over a year, yeah. But like, enough is enough, man.
And then we have people on this side calling for a truce. They're not going to stop.
There's no
Give
nobody
your
on this
fucking
side
head a
with any
shake.
balls is calling for a truce.
Give yourself a head a shake. They're not going to stop. Not until you're completely destroyed. And then when that's done, they'll pick a new target. So fuck.
You know, and to make matters worse, you teamed up with somebody that was making fun of dead people, making fun of Vincent and all them. I was like, no, we can't go. I can't go along with that, homie. But you cross the line when you start talking about the deceased.
Well, I mean, that just shows you that they don't have any morals. Because I mean, if they're willing to cross that line, then they don't have any morals.
You know, now you teamed up with somebody that's willing to attack men in rehab centers, attack a man's family, children. No, I don't go along with that whatsoever. And that's why I have said repeatedly, and I warn people all the time, even in just my stuff, you better pay attention to who you're allying with, man, Latopia. You better pay attention to who you're allying with.
Well, can I say something? I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something about that. If Man Latopia and if the motherfucker fell out of the sky and crashed through my ceiling and landed on me right now, I wouldn't know who the fuck he was. But if he's all butthurt, but yet, and he's claiming to be a United States Marine, and he's allying himself with people that prescribe to an alternative lifestyle.
Yeah.
Real Marine wouldn't do that. Real Marine
Except
wouldn't
for the-
need somebody. Real Marine wouldn't need somebody to fight for him. He fight for himself.
Well,
except
man,
for that one that's married to Miss Maryland,
yeah.
Mr. Maryland.
Well, man, Utopia, I don't know what changed with him or what happened with him. Him and Frost have been at it for months now. I really don't know the whole deal of why he turned and joined them, you know. But he used to be a staunch supporter of everybody over here. He loved watching the content with everybody. And then all of a sudden, he's just over there with them, you know, thrashing on Brandon, thrashing on Frost. And I'm like, I don't get it, man.
I don't.
That's another guy who threatened me with violence, which is why I went after him last week. And apparently, he's so much of a well, let's call him a pansy, that he had to cry to Kush, so Kush should make a video for him.
Yeah,
That's got to be fucking embarrassing.
That sounds about. I mean, even if you're opposed, even if you were opposed,
bitches to fight for you.
even if you were opposed in the Marine Corps, I cannot see any Marine reacting or responding in that way. I mean, I'm not going to threaten somebody over the internet with violence. I mean, that's pussy. That's fucking weak sauce pussy shit. That's just being a keyboard warrior. But
yeah,
because people that talk shit about violence like that, they've never experienced violence.
Well, and again, you know, Ramadi, and this is just my humble opinion, I could be wrong. If you're teaching a philosophy to other people about peace within yourself, peace with other men, trying to reach other men, why would you be threatening other men over the internet? You know, why would you think that even is anything MGTOW would stand for?
Oh no, that completely goes against what most of us believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to hurt nobody. At least of all myself. I mean, if you go your way and I go my way, and our paths don't have to cross, and we leave each other the fuck alone, and you live how you live, and I live how I live, great.
Yeah. This is a philosophy of peace, man. This isn't a philosophy of trying to, you know, constantly attack. That's just my opinion anyway. But
I mean, and I know the term or the label, you know, MGTOW monk, but I mean, it doesn't mean monk in the traditional sense. You know, they haven't taken a vow of silence, poverty, you know, nonviolence. All I'm saying is I'll be cool with you if you're cool with me, and vice versa. And until it's time to not be cool anymore. And when that time comes, God fucking help you.
Well, you know, it's funny because Kush has never once stopped and asked, do every one of us agree with the accusations that's been made against him?
He doesn't want to know.
No, he just wants to bitch, moan, groan, and cry and complain.
And that's what I'm saying.
Be a
You know,
victim.
you're supposed to be able to know how to decipher, you know, different people's way of thinking and what they feel and not feel. You know, again, you saw what you saw, you reported it, you know, other people saw it. You know, I wasn't there. I can't say what you saw or not because I don't know what the comment was that they're referring to.
If you want to hear what Kush had to say he says the exact same thing I did of what he saw. We have
Yeah,
the
Brandon.
same story.
Yep, Brandon
The
posted a video
very
about that
same
before.
story. He has some explanations on what he thinks. And I have explanations on what I think. But the basic facts, the absolute basic facts of what was seen
Mhm.
are the same. So my story is corroborated by Iridium Kush, yet I'm still called a liar.
Yeah, I saw that video. I don't know, man.
How can that be? What kind of fucking mental gymnastics do I have to go through to figure that one out? Billy the Goat? What gymnastics do I have to go to? I know I'm part. If I saw it, why am I part of the Me Too movement when Kush also saw it and he's not? Billy, you ain't got an answer for that one, you little satanic fuckhead. Go suck on good mother's titty some more, you bitch.
Yeah, that whole Pulse Kebab stream was
You can't
fucked.
sit on the fence about it, Outlaw. It was seen. It's a fact.
Yeah, and that's what I said a while ago. I said people saw it, right?
I think there's even been like screenshots of it posted.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah.
saying me personally, I didn't see it. I haven't saw it, but I know there's people that saw it. I'm not fencing about it.
I've never seen the screenshots of that.
No, I'm not fence-sitting about it. You saw it, you saw it. I mean, other people say they saw it. I'm just saying for my part of it, I did not see it. Because after Pulse Kebab and the people he had on there had their meltdown, I left.
Well, I mean, Outlaw. I think we talked about this a couple days ago, man. I mean, it's not that you're directly involved; it's just guilt by association.
Or as Kush would say, the tar baby.
That stream, I remember Pulse Kebab was so drunk that night. He had 2 trolls come on that stream that were yelling the N-word and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, they
Just
were going
going
after
off
California Ford, right?
Going after California Ford. Yes, she was on panel. I was on panel. Those 2 were on panel, and Pulse Kebab was on panel. And then he walked out to go have a smoke break or pass out, or so. I don't remember what he did, but that's when they unloaded on her. Then her and them blew up on each other, and then she left. Well, Pulse Kebab comes back. They're like, "Oh yeah, good job, Pulse Kebab. Get rid of the N-word. Yeah." And I was like, "Nah, I'm out," because I figured the stream was fixing to get shut down with all that going on. So I left. And the stuff that everybody's talking about with Kush's comments in the chat happened sometime after I left. So I didn't physically see it. I know people said they saw it. Multiple people said they saw it. Nobody here is calling anybody a liar. You saw what you saw. I'm not here to say you did or didn't. I'm just saying I didn't. So I'll leave it at that. But
JR says they don't want a truce. They want us to beg for forgiveness so they can turn around and call us all pussies.
I'm not begging their forgiveness. I haven't done a damn thing to them.
And then Rigg says, Hemi, I tactical fart nuke shart in your van. Oh, you saw that
man.
one.
That's dodge
Sharp.
disrespect.
I haven't done.
It ain't about you, outlaw.
It's not
You're
about
just-
you.
You're collateral damage.
Shar says there will be no peace with FAGTOW. They want to turn MGTOW gay and invite women into the community. Yeah.
That's something else they took issue with. Look, we've explained numerous times that MGTOW is for normal men. You know, this is not a philosophy for faggots. There is nothing about this philosophy that can help a gay guy.
Shit, man.
Unless he has a repentant heart according to the good book and turns from his wicked ways, denounces all of that, you know, gets with a woman and then she does him wrong. This philosophy cannot help that man that's gay.
No, but outlaw, think about it this way. Just think about it this way. You know, a normal man, you know, grows up, you know, meets a girl, gets married, settles down, you know, gets a job, has kids, has a house, 2 cars, a dog, you know, living the American dream, right? And then all of a sudden one day, boom, that's gone. You know, he has to start over from scratch if he fucking starts over at all. And then, you know, after his wife and his house and his kids and his wife and his house and his dog and everything's taken away from him, and he has to start over from nothing. Now he's viewed, and then he chooses not to participate anymore. Now that man is viewed as an enemy and as a threat. And then these motherfuckers, the fucking alphabet soup rainbow mafia, they want to fucking try to come in here and tell us how we should act and that they belong in here. Why the fuck would you want to be associated with us if not just to come in and fuck it up from the inside out and turn it into what you want it to be? Because it's something that you're not included in.
I can explain it to you. And you hit it right on the nail, right on the head at the very end. They want in because they're not allowed in.
Yeah.
Same reason the women want in. They want in because they're not allowed in. We don't want them here, so they want to be here.
They
Just
want
like
what they're not
Eve.
allowed to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just like Eve eating that apple after she was told not to. It is a fundamental feminine behavior. Take a dick in your ass, that's a feminine behavior. So it only goes to, you know, show that if you're going to act feminine, you will be feminine in most of your ways.
So, JR says Kush is lurking in the chat, man. Hey, Brandon's offered you a golden engraved open invitation to come on.
Always
Hell,
open.
Hell, I'll even drop out of the panel.
Everybody here can come on at any time. It doesn't matter. My fucking link is pinned every time I go on the air. Every time.
Yeah, I'd be willing to talk to him. Try to get to the bottom of some of this.
But haters never call in. That's the thing. And they certainly don't call in when you put truth into their fucking minds. If you put truth in front of their face, they fucking blow up. Just like Lazarus did today. Just like Mamlotopia did today. And they threaten you with physical violence, thinking that you're going to back down.
The fragile little minds.
Do I sound like a fucking pussy? I go all over the place. I show my face, and I tell people where I'm going to be at. Chances are I'll be near one of you soon. I am not afraid.
Careful, that sounds like a threat.
I'm not threatening anybody. I'm just saying I'm not the one who's afraid. You would never say that if you were right there in my face. Yes, I would.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
Well, I'm
not going to back down. I'm going to tell the truth. I went after the fucking big drug companies. You guys are nothing.
Words are violence, Brandon. Violence.
bad
You heard me before.
Well, you've got people like Lazarus. He's tarnished his reputation. You know, there's really not a chance in hell he's getting that back at this point.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, how the fuck are you gonna threaten somebody if you're living across a fucking ocean?
Well, it's what we call a hollow threat, but he did.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I mean, the fact that he even did that, knowing where he's at versus where you're at, that's just fucking dumb. What's he gonna do? Get on a fucking plane, hop on a fucking boat, cross the Atlantic, and come over here? No.
He owns a boat. He lives on a boat.
But like I said, he's another one I don't keep up with. I don't watch his stuff. I've just seen enough of him the last few months to know that, you know, he likes to attack other men. That's not MGTOW.
Shit. He shouldn't be worried about us, man. He should be worried about what the fuck's going on and happening in his own goddamn country. Fucking country's being rotted from the inside out, and they're letting it happen.
And you masquerade yourself on this internet calling yourself a god of MGTOW.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Who the fuck are you?
He thinks he's actually God.
I mean, have you lost your fucking mind? Are you retarded? Like, what the fuck is going on? So
I didn't know he referred to himself as an actual god. That's a little bit.
Yes, he refers to himself as God of MGTOW.
It's a little bit over the top and dramatic.
Oh, it's more than that. He actually calls himself God. MGTOW Phoenix has a screenshot you should see where he's writing one of these like stern Karen letters to him explaining how he is God.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It sounds like the men in the white coats need to fucking pay Lazarus a little visit and take him away for a little while so he can have some Weston relaxation.
Well, then
the name or the modifier to that, Ramadi, is again.
Again,
He's been institutionalized before. He's also been in prison before, and he is a habitual fucking hard drug abuser.
Well, then he sits there and makes comments about, I played you all. You all have been fooled by me at least once or twice, and you don't know it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Cocaine is a hell of a
look
drug.
up to you.
Well, like many insane people, he believes he's smarter than everybody else. That's number one. Number two, he believes that people who don't see things his way are actually the crazy ones. And that breeds a hell of a lot of cognitive dissonance. So what his reality is not what our reality is, because he doesn't have a grasp on what reality is. You know, in his mind, he is a great man. And we should shut up and listen to this great man because he is the wise one and we are swine.
What's that called when
Well, the shrinks, which is a science I don't believe in because it's not a science, call it a delusion of grandeur.
right. But isn't there another term that they equated to like people who were in positions of power that thought they were bigger than what they actually were? What'd they call that? Not delusions of grandeur.
I don't know exactly.
It was some kind of syndrome.
With what Brandon just described, the movie A Beautiful Mind comes to mind. You know, that guy sat there and did equations and stuff all over the board thinking he was brilliant. Come to find out he was really mentally sick in the head.
No. He was an actual mathematician.
Yeah.
But he was schizophrenic though.
He invented what's known as game theory, and he He was a fucking genius and just fucking Looney Tunes.
Yeah, no, he received the Nobel Peace Prize for mathematics or some shit.
Well, not
That was a good
Nobel
movie.
Peace. You don't get peace prizes for mathematics, but he received I believe what they call a Westinghouse Award,
Mm-hmm.
which is a really big thing in mathematics.
But no, he was fucking. I mean, he was nuttier than fucking squirrel turds. But I mean, he was still a genius.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
I just remember,
how most of that happens. You know, smarter than fuck, but just crazier than a fucking shithouse rat.
I just remember that being a really good movie.
Oh, megalomaniac. That's the word I was looking for. Megalomaniac.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and diagnose the guy because
No, I'm just saying that.
No, I'm not either.
Psychology is fucking full of shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, no,
I don't know this, but yeah.
Eat a greasy bag of dicks, Flanders. He says crazier than a jarhead that eats crayons.
You know, but
JR says Lazarus could never hang in a penitentiary in jail on the West Coast. Said, homie, you said your shit get turned out, trust. It's probably true.
Who says that didn't happen in England?
Yeah, that could have happened in England. I'm sure they got the booty bandits over there too.
I've seen pictures of him. He's not a big man.
yeah. But no, I mean, I'm not trying to fence it, Brandon. I'm not trying to be a Tim Pool about this situation.
Yeah, don't be like Tim Pool.
I don't know why I would get accused of that in the first place because I've never said
I'm
anybody lying about this.
I'm just being a smart ass.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I've seen several people in the community say they saw that. I have no reason to doubt anybody.
All right. What's up, Zombro?
Hey, what's up? How are you guys?
What's going on, brother?
How you guys doing?
It's a great day to be alive.
That's true.
I'm just enjoying the afternoon, my man. Fixing to get me some lunch here in a second. What about
Yeah,
you?
no, that's true. That night you're talking about, I think it was me, Saunders, JR, and Char. We were trying to call Polska to get him to wake up and close that stream. He ended up waking up the next morning, and he called me back, and I talked to him and told him to delete that whole thing, or his channel would probably get deleted if it was reported.
Oh, that was the same stream then. Yeah, the next morning everybody was trying to call Chicago PD on him.
We didn't
I don't
call
know.
the
I don't know
cops.
about that, but I do know he deleted it from a couple of phone calls.
Yeah, the police weren't called this time. They were called on a separate time when he passed out and everybody thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
different stream. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Kush said that he had Polska's number and said he tried to call him too.
Yeah, no. I think Kush has his number.
I also had his number and tried to call.
Yeah, Polska will text me. He still texts me. He'll. I got a text from him once with hey, and then just it was just like a bunch of letters and numbers, and then nothing.
Yeah, Kush has his number. They met up in Chicago.
Yeah, I met up with him too. I was at the Chicago meetup.
I think Kush had a private meetup.
Yeah, probably.
God damn it.
I don't know, EZ. The best, like I told them a while ago, the best I can figure. I remember seeing it go sideways when we started talking about the manifesto and not allowing the fags in here. That's when I remember seeing it go south.
Yeah, yeah, but I now like as far as like women being in the sphere though, like I can understand like everyone being apprehensive about it, but a woman who has a son who wants to learn, I think she should be allowed to lurk around and listen. As long as she's not jumping in and trying to participate, that's fine. But lurking around and listening and getting pointers on how to bring up her kid or what to watch for in women, I think that's a good idea for a mother.
If she cared about her son, she would send him to go live with her father.
100% agree.
Well, the fact of the matter is, and you would think they would understand this. We live in very hostile times right now where and of all people, you should know, Kush, the accusations can get thrown around very easily about you in the presence of minors, can it not? We don't live in times where people are sensible at the moment about it. So you cannot afford to be in the same vicinity. You got people that'll make accusations and whatnot. So that's why we say this philosophy is for men, older men. I mean, that's just common sense. It's
I would say
straightforward.
men.
Yes.
And a man is an adult male.
Yes. I have to check off a little tick mark.
A man is not Rexus. Rexus is a child.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah. There's a reason why we check mark that little box that says, is your content for adults or children? So now I've only seen Rexus around a handful of times, and I've never once heard that kid say he wants to hear what MGTOW is and can you teach me the ways of MGTOW? I've never heard him say that.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think the youngest person I've ever seen in here or around here, Bingus.
Yeah, Bingus. What's Bingus? 17?
No, Bingus,
No,
is,
Bingus is 24 years old.
Yeah, he's in his early 20s.
so Bingus is an adult male, so he's okay. But
Well, actually, there was a while back. There was a kid on a hamster stream one night that was like 16 or 17.
Probably Rexus.
That was asking Saunders and Hamster and I think Johnny Midnight some questions.
I don't know. I mean, that's a slippery slope. That shit could go fucking south real quick.
we all know, but Ramadi, we all know that as much as we would love to teach these kids and get them away from all of this indoctrination and set them on the right path, you don't have a culture right now that's friendly to all that. It's a hostile environment right now. People will make accusations. That's it. You're done.
Well, again, that's why
all people, you should know that. Kush, of all people, you should know that. These kids, man, you can't afford to do that. So you have to do the smart thing, and you have to go with adults that are 21 and older. It just is what it is, man.
18
yeah,
and
18 and older.
Yeah, I agree.
But no, we don't. I mean, that's why we say, we don't recruit. You have to find your way here organically if you are of legal age.
But it's not even that. Most people find MGTOW like I did. Like I just Googled marriage problems. Like most guys find MGTOW by accident.
It's not that you
Yeah.
don't want to learn MGTOW. It's not that you don't want them to be set on the right path. It's because of the environment around us is hostile towards, anybody with kids right now on a questionable basis. So,
And there are predators out there. Hell,
Yeah.
I've seen them in Saunders' stream. Fucking going after Saunders' kid while Saunders was fucking there.
yeah,
Yep.
we had to physically boot that guy one time. Dr. Death or Dr. No or something.
Well, I mean, not only that, how dare you, teach, teach a young man how to live a life where he's not dependent, on the acquisition of pussy.
Yeah.
But
You know,
again,
and
you
then
mean
we
if you're
have
talking,
a couple of times we've had other people. What was that? Steele. What was the first? Corey Steele. Was one that was
Oil
on
steel,
Oh, yeah.
Oil.
Big Tow in the.
boiled
Yeah.
steel, and MGTOW in the wind.
Yeah, he was on MGTOW in the Wind, fucking talking about arranged marriages and buying fucking 12-year-olds from their fucking fathers.
Jesus
That was that
Christ.
Australian dude. Yeah.
And then, yeah, we had another guy from Australia saying the same fucking thing.
Yeah. You
You know,
schmooze their parents. Fuck.
This
Well-
is not fucking a place where we need to fucking babysit children.
yeah,
Any of
No,
that
I
shit
think
goes down for real in real life, and it was found out that the fucking hookup came on your channel, you're going to jail.
yeah. No, I
If
kicked
nothing
some
else-
fuck shit.
Correct me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, Eric.
No,
Or, yeah, Riggs and
you're just getting looked at heavily, and your life is getting turned upside down.
Yeah. Accusations are enough now to get people tossed out on their ass and thrown in prison and stuff. So you can't take a chance, man. Got to use your head. YouTube's a very hostile environment right now. It ain't got nothing to do with not wanting to teach these guys that are growing up in
No,
all
but
this.
it's a hostile environment based on one ideology.
Yeah.
So you have to watch your words. That's for sure.
The kids of that age are not allowed on mine either.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I will not allow kids to get up there that's teenagers or younger. That's not happening. No, we're not taking a chance on that. If you're
Yeah.
18 and older, you're a young man.
All right, we've beaten this dead horse enough.
Yeah,
We're saying the same things over and over and over again. We've got people that are trying to change what MGTOW is about and who MGTOW is for, and diminish the people that the philosophy was set up to help.
All I can say is that it helped me drastically. It made me find a whole new way of life that actually I'd say even brought me back to life. So I will go to my grave defending this lifestyle, just like Frank did.
It's alternative lifestyle. Oh fuck.
Absolutely.
That was good.
No,
That was
the
good.
best happy accident that ever happened to me was finding this community.
Yes.
Absolutely, brother.
They were there for me in 2018 when I had my surgery. They've been there for me ever since. And hands down, regardless of how you feel about certain people in the community, it
Mhm.
still has helped me. It's still helped me through a lot of dark times.
Yeah,
It's-
same,
Oh,
same here.
that brings up another thing they've been saying. Eric, did you know that by me depicting policemen in tutus, that was homoerotic art, and you were the one who was promoting it? Even though I was the one, I was the one, and Chaos was the one who was making that. Did you feel at any time that your no square was in jeopardy?
Good Lord. If you, all you need to do is spend one day, Jesus, 10 minutes in a freaking police locker room when we're all changing. That whole rumor would be quelled. Good God.
Well,
No.
I take that as a categorical denial of any type of eroticism.
Yes. Yes. Total denial.
All right. There's another fucking fine load of bullshit thrown away. The truth is not what what's being told to you by the boys over there in the Big Gulp Gang.
Here's one example. I worked with what could only be described as, Chris Mitchell put it, as a turbo gay guy. He used to ask everybody every morning if he could lick their hamburger nipples.
Oh,
And,
God.
and joking around, we would all say, absolutely. Because it just passes the time. You know what I mean? Like, good Lord. Guys joke around like that,
Oh,
whether
yeah.
you like it or not. That's how
We're
men,
all
that's how men riff on each other.
Yeah.
You know, especially when the new guys would come in. You know, we would set up like little, like these. We would be like, "Hey, did you get a hand job from Dink?" Because that's
Welcome to Missouri, motherfuckers.
we'd be like that. That's the initiation for all the new guys. You got to get a hand job from Dink. Like, good Lord. Men screw around. Men say crazy shit. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean we're actually doing it. Doesn't mean we actually are. It just means we're saying shit to pass the time and to make other people laugh. Because what we do is stressful and dangerous, and we need a little outlet.
Well, have you ever drawn dicks with a Sharpie on one of your buddies that passed out?
And even if you're not a policeman, that type of stuff.
We not only did that, but we used body glue and glued little tiny dildos to his head.
Oh, God.
That kind of shit goes on everywhere you have groups of men without a lot of women around.
Yeah.
And it went on every construction site I've ever worked on. It went on the fucking airplane hangars and in the fucking military.
Do you know they found
that type of humor?
They found Roman graffiti on the aqueducts, like "your mama jokes" and "hey dude, you're gay," and stuff like that. Like he's gay. That stuff's been going on since the beginning of time. It's how men just deal with stressful situations.
I mean,
So we draw a dick on it.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, easy. My dad, my brothers, we all bust on one another like that all the time too.
Of course.
Working in that shop, man. Worked in that shop. It was like that. You just
No, you get more than two men together in a whatever, a room, whatever. And it's just going to happen organically. You're just going to start to bust each other's balls, and like,
Right.
You fucking bag, or you're gay, or you suck, it just happens. It just happens.
What you should always be worried about is if you're at a job site and no one busts on you like that, that means that you're not part of the crew. You should be worried.
They don't like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My brothers would bust on customers.
I think that movie Gran Torino, when he goes to the barbershop, and he explains that, like, this is how men talk to each other.
Yeah.
Even in the movie Heartbreak Ridge, when he hasn't seen his sergeant major friend in years, the first words out of their mouths to each other are curse words and "Hey, crotch rot." I don't know.
You look like the poster boy for a prophylactic ad.
Is that what you said? I haven't seen that in years, so I'm not gonna try to.
No, I haven't seen it in a long time either. No, but they ripped on each other.
I just remembered crotch rot because I thought that was just so freaking funny.
I think he said, you're gonna drink my lifer's blood out of my own cup, crotch rot.
Oh god.
Because he just walked into his office and picked up a cup and started pouring himself a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Oh jeez.
but it's just the way that guys talk to each other. I don't know.
If you don't get fucked with like that,
Yeah,
that means
that's
you're
not
on
a
the
good thing.
outside.
That's not a good thing.
Yep.
And you never, ever fucking complain about it. You try and figure out something clever to say back.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's how they know they can trust you. Is if you can give it back as good as you get it.
Excuse me. Shit.
Without getting mad.
Right.
Yep.
Well, no, because then if you get mad, it's just going to get worse.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
God, yeah. Because then they know they have a target.
They're just gonna take it up a notch, as Emerald used to say. Bam!
Yep. Kick it up a notch. Yeah. Emerald.
All right, motherfucker, stand the fuck by. Incoming.
My ex-father-in-law used to call him a short order cook. He's like, everything on that show looks fucking disgusting.
Yeah, you just got to know how far to take it before it starts getting personal.
Oh no, you know when you've gone too far.
Oh yeah.
You find out real quick when you've gone too far.
All right, motherfucker. And then they start bringing up some personal shit of yours. It's like, okay, we crossed the line here.
Well, that's why I got the rule on the show: no family.
When
Yeah.
when 9/11 happened and we were going down there, the black guys we worked with, they were covered head to toe in that white powder. Okay, so this one guy, Sean, that we worked with, we were like, "Wow, Sean, you look pretty good as a white guy." You have to be able to take it and give it just as good. Like he thought it was hilarious. He took pictures and everything. It's freaking hilarious. Like you can't let it get personal. Like it's just the way you deal with stressful situations. There's no malice behind it. Like everyone's just trying to cope.
I'm definitely the guy. If there was a situation like that, not because I'm a fucking comedian or anything, but I'd definitely be the one trying to like break the tension, and just try to keep things as light as possible, knowing what we were about to walk into or get into. Yeah. I'm definitely that guy.
Oh, absolutely. And the only reason I brought that up is because my friend Sean, I just went to his funeral. Like, it's you gotta have a sense of humor, man. People have to have a thick skin. Plain and simple.
That's like, black Marine recruits that go to Parris Island. When they take them to the pit and they're all covered with sand because they're all sweaty and they're all covered with sand for being in the sand pit. You know what they call them? Sugar cookies.
Oh,
that's fun.
Yeah.
It ain't racist. It just looks like a fucking sugar cookie, man.
And like I said, to think that someone, I don't know, because they made a joke is homoerotic, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Don't take it personal, or you really will raise eyebrows with people about it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Outlaw, you know what you say to that?
What's that?
You say it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
See,
That's good, Manny.
that's what I think some people here don't get, or at least from what I've seen. Roll with it.
What,
You know,
what they're doing is they're grasping at straws, and they're using the fake science of psychology to try and justify why we're the crazy ones.
But
Right.
even if you feel like you've gone over the line, like there's been a few times, like Outlaw and Ramadi, you guys can testify to this. I've reached out personally to take accountability if I ever felt I went over the line. Like, you know, a normal guy will do that. Like,
yeah.
but I don't know. I've never been offended by anything or meant to offend anybody. So if I have, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah. I mean, nobody that is here to offend for real against one another.
No.
You know, we're not here to put each other down.
No, that's not true. Riggs is here to offend.
I mean, yeah, Riggs, yeah, you and then Saunders, yeah. Offend this dick. Really, Saunders?
Offend this dick. That sounds a little bit gay.
See, when you say stuff like that, you really do make people think you're gay, Saunders. Hammerhand thinks you're gay.
Super gay.
I laugh at that every time Char plays that clip.
No, man. I mean, that's just what dudes do.
Man,
I think they call it male bonding.
I believe so. Easy. If I had a nickel for every time I was called gay for listening to David Bowie or, you know, some other R&B group or something like that in front of my brothers, they'd be like, "Dude, why are you listening to such faggoty crap?"
True.
Well, I've had people say the same thing to me about Kiss. They're like, "That's gay, man." That's, okay, whatever.
Kiss ain't really gay though. Kiss was. I mean, the makeup and stuff's kind of like, but their music wasn't bad. I liked them.
Well, they're glam rock.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe them.
Yeah, glam rock.
Or Twisted. People will say Twisted Sister was glam rock and it wasn't really metal. Dee Snider's even admitted that they were a glam rock band. That they just got lucky.
Was there anything better than Dee Snider taking down the Senate during his testimony? That was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, they were definitely not expecting him when he walked into that fucking chamber.
No.
They were not prepared. They were not prepared for when that man sat down with an open microphone in front of his face and he leaned in and he started to speak and then they're like, holy crap.
They were like, wow, this guy's actually pretty smart. He knows a little something.
Now, very recently, I've seen people bust on one another for eating bananas or you know, hot dogs a certain way.
Oh, that's always been.
Hey,
that was when I was in high school. Good Lord.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying very recently I've seen like an influx of it, like more people.
Are we gonna eat hot dogs and bananas and corn dogs in front of each other and try not to look at each other and not laugh?
Yeah, I think like what's weird is I think Gen Z like reinvents like stuff that has been around for decades and decades, and thinks that they like reinvented the wheel.
I mean, Outlaw, you think if I walked in and saw you eating a banana, I wouldn't start messing with you?
Yeah. Y'all give me shit all the time.
I think Brandon wants to talk.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Or he froze.
Oh God, y'all bust on me all the time for eating hot dogs, man. Nathan's hot dogs.
Well, I love hot dogs, but I'm not gonna like. Like if we were eating hot dogs, I'd probably turn my back to you and eat my hot dog because I wouldn't want you looking at me because I feel weird. Because if I caught you looking at me and I didn't like the look on your face, I'm going to say something, and vice versa. If you're eating a hot dog and you make eye contact with me, I might feel some type of way about it.
My dad used to tell me every time I ate a hot dog, he's like, "Come on, Dave, cup the balls, cup the balls."
Your own father used to mess with you like that? See, that's
At the
good shit.
dinner table.
That's good shit. In front of the whole
God, man.
That's good shit.
Your
My
father.
father was a savage.
My dad does the same thing. He'll wait till people gets around and he'll start busting on me and all that. Talking about how I got a fat gut and all this stuff. And he loves to do that.
Have a good day, gents. Take care.
All right,
Okay, ED, man. Take care, brother.
there he is.
Something wrong.
Go ahead, Brandon. You cut out.
Yeah, I know I did. Sorry about that. I'm driving through the fucking mountains.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. And then,
K-Plan, what's he saying?
He's speaking R2D2.
blah, 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 blah.
There, now you're coming in.
Okay. The first fucking summer I was a ship's company on the Carl Vinson. I was walking around with a friend of mine. We were at the beach. And we saw these two chicks, and they were eating fucking ice, flavored ice cone. They're like sticks of ice. And it was like they were sucking dick. Yeah, they were fucking. I think they call them push-ups or something like that. And it was like they were sucking dick, and we just couldn't fucking stop staring at them. They finally said, "What are you looking at?" And we told them. And one of those girls wound up being my fiance because of the way she ate a fucking ice cream or an ice flavored ice thing.
Oh God.
I didn't marry her, but
like this bitch got skills. I see a future with her.
Yeah.
When
So,
they talk
anyways.
about vetting a woman, I don't think that's one of the criteria.
Mm.
Did you marry her, or
if
you were
if
just
you get
engaged?
fucking upset about watching, then you're never going to meet people. Shit on a banana is not fucking gay unless they like stick the whole thing in their mouth and wink at you.
Well, you've seen Saunders eat corn.
Yep, but not as often as Riggs does. And Riggs went back for seconds.
Pretty gay.
Yep, Saunders likes his sideways corn cob.
We haven't read from
Read what Bodie Cody wrote.
Read what who wrote Bodie Cody?
Yeah.
I heard from someone that went camping with some FTOW that they seem to always eat the hot dogs on their knees. Weird. I guess he meant fagtail. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he meant. Saunders says Riggs has been here twice, but you, True Blood, have had lunch with him 3 times. Who's more gay now?
Oh, God.
Well, I never went home with him.
That's because you bring your home to the date.
He never wound up in the fisting dungeon.
No.
Have bunk will travel.
Okay, but what could be construed as more homoerotic? Eating a hot dog in front of another dude who you know is gonna fuck with you about it, or like eating a sub sandwich.
Both. Probably
Or
both.
corn dog. I mean, I'm gonna eat what I'm gonna eat, but I mean, if you have something to say about it, that's fine. But
Mm-hmm.
Well, to tell you the truth, Ramadi, I have never watched another man eat and thought of anything sexual.
no, I'm not saying that.
Well, you're saying about homoerotic, that's sexual.
No, I'm just saying, you know, if I don't know, if you looked up and I was eating a hot dog and you made a comment like, you know, gay or whatever. Okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna eat it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's like
There
if
you
we
go.
would have started in on each other in that restaurant in Bay St. Louis. But that probably would have been a little bit out of misplaced because that wasn't that type of place. But still,
Oh God, about just choked.
Why?
No, I don't. I was gonna say, Mr. Hemi, did you see what Cody just put? He said Fagtail always kisses the tip of a corn dog before eating it. Bro.
A little mustard on the end and lick it off.
Oh my God.
The one and
About-
only time I've ever gotten sick at the fucking county fair, I ate fucking one of those giant fucking sausage corn dogs on a stick and went on the tilt-a-whirl.
Ooh. Ooh.
that was your own dumbass fault.
Yeah, I know. Fucking the cheap ass fucking draft beer, sausage on a stick, and the tilt-a-whirl.
Oh God.
So wait, you blew chunks on the tilt-a-whirl or after you got off?
After I got off.
Oh, because I was gonna say, man, if you blew chunks while you were actively on the tilt-a-whirl, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, it would have been awesome, but I held it until I got off so I didn't fucking spray everybody.
Oh man.
I even made it to the fucking trash can.
So look at you being all considerate and shit. But you still look like a bitch fucking shoving your head in a trash can, though.
I
That's
didn't
why
shove my head in the trash can. I'm not a Marine.
That's why they tell you not to stand too close to the ride when it's going around, I guess.
Oh,
There's been people that not only did that, they've shit before. There's been videos of people shitting on themselves on them rides. And getting shit flung on the people down.
My favorite fucking ride to watch the videos of people fucking up on are those fucking giant slingshots.
Oh God.
And my favorite one is this chick passes out and her fake fucking bra stuffing fucking falls out because and then she wakes up and she's wondering why she went from a C cup to an A cup.
What happened to my fake titties?
Oh man. Yeah, we don't get the carnival coming through town here anymore. That's been over 10 years ago since I've been to a carnival, man. But I love them. Funnel cakes, all that stuff.
Last time I went to anything like that was Tulsa State Fair when I was married to number 2. And I haven't been to anything like that since.
I used to love getting on them rides where you stand up in the seat and it starts spinning and then it'll stand up and get on its side. Can't remember what they call that.
So you're spinning around and then it starts to raise up and then it tilts vertical.
Yeah.
And you're still spinning around, but you're strapped in, right?
No. This ride you don't get strapped in. You just the centripetal force sticks you to the wall,
centrifugal force keeps you in place. Yeah.
I can't remember what that ride was called, but I used to love riding that.
My favorite one like that was the fucking barrel ride, where it only had like fucking AstroTurf on the walls. And you're in there and they start spinning that fucking barrel around and around. You get stuck to the fucking wall. And then they drop the fucking floor out from underneath you and you're stuck to the fucking wall.
Oh, God.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know what I can't remember what that ride's called. I just know that you get in this giant, it's like a circular wall, and you stand up next to one another, and you've got like a bar that goes around. You've got a bar that goes around the middle that you hold on to, and it starts spinning real fast, and then that thing will raise up and then tilt on its side, and you're stuck to the wall and you can't move. Fun as fuck too. I ain't been on one of those in years.
Oh God. Okay, I guess Char's leaving the chat. He's going night, and then Flanders says, "At Char, night. Keep your butthole tight. You fucking homo."
Saunders, nobody is considering your dick. Why would you say that?
Cause Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Squeak.
I got to remake that one. That was my. That's a great one.
Rubber Ducky, you make things so fun. Oh, is it, Saunders? Talking about your penis funny? Because it's not. It's gay.
He said, because it's funny.
It's super turbo gay.
It's funny for us.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much for you.
Hammerhand said it's gay.
Super gay.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
He doesn't use that clip that much. Well, every once in a while he'll throw it out there, but he likes to use that one where that fucking salute on the whatever podcast saying, if y'all would just come together, I'd be out of business. Because y'all are my biggest supporters, even though you talk shit. She's not wrong.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. I don't know where he got that clip from.
From the whatever podcast. I mean, she's not wrong, but unfortunately, man, the need to simp is just too strong.
She's not wrong, but at the same time, it's not a flex to be on
No,
OnlyFans.
it's not a flex to be a whore. It's not a flex to be a whore.
I mean, you're openly admitting that money's all you care about. Yeah, that shows how shallow you are. I'm not impressed that a woman can get on camera and get naked and show her shit off and make money. That's not impressive to me.
JR says, sleep with your ass facing the wall and one eye open. The German booty bandits come at night mostly.
Yeah, Frost. They only care about money. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why it's not impressive, because that's just showing us how shallow you are. You don't have anything.
Yeah, but how hard? Yeah, but how hard is it to take off your clothes on camera, or have men pay you money to fucking fuck them in the ass, and call it pegging?
That's what I'm saying. There's no talent in that whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm not
impressed.
Hey, go off, sis. Go off, sis. Like, shut up. You take pride in the fact that you're a fucking whore. You know.
RO in the chat. Wolf. He said poor focus is shallow too.
Yeah. Oh man, the focus is getting a bath right now. Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, Saunders. He said it's not a flex at all. He said bitch sold her soul and shamed her entire lineage and her father's name. Yeah, I'm sure her father saw that or has seen it, and I'm sure he's really fucking proud.
Oh, but she's making money, y'all.
She's strong and independent.
Yeah, what's she gonna do when she's 28? Nobody wants to look at her no more.
Yeah, when she ages out. Oh, I'm sure I can almost guarantee you that fucking bitch is already a single mother.
She's gonna blame men for not wanting to keep looking at her.
She better make her million quick and then be wise with it.
Ain't none of them wise with it, brother. That bad Barbie bitch, whatever her name is, Cash Me Outside. She's blowing through it left and right, just buying up stupid shit that depreciates.
So didn't she start a OF account, Bad Barbie?
Yeah. She gets paid nearly $50 million a year just to do that. And she's out here buying all this ridiculous shit that.
Yeah.
No, brothers. Oh God.
No. A woman hoeing herself out and making money off of it, and then trying to tell you, look at me, I'm a bad. No, you're not. You're just a fucking whore. You're just making more money than the fucking other whores that came before you or that are coming behind you. You're just a whore.
Yeah, like I'm not impressed by it. But
JR's like, you let them hit it wrong. Now you a single mom.
I mean,
hey,
and
come here. Would you get out of there? Come here.
And like with Bad Barbie or Baby or whatever the fuck her name is, she'll openly admit to you, Ramadi, that she knows she has creepy people and older men watching her. She openly admits she knows they're watching her.
So what?
Yeah,
She's over
they're still
18.
paying the monthly subscription, right?
No, I'm saying she. What I'm trying to point out is their double standards, their hypocrisy.
Well,
They
that's
they
fucking
know that.
every stripper ever fucking out there. Every fucking whore ever
Yeah,
out there
yeah,
look down on the fucking men who fucking pay their
yeah.
way.
I ain't never seen a stripper turn down $1 from an ugly dude. Never in my life.
Yeah, no, I'm just pointing out her hypocrisy that they have no problem taking the money from the people that they don't like. You know.
Because I've done my fair share of time in strip clubs and topless bars, and I'm not saying I was the best looking motherfucker in there, but I certainly wasn't the ugliest. But never at any point in time did I ever see not one stripper, whether he walked up and gave it to her or he fucking threw it on stage. She always took it.
And they're consenting adults.
Yeah.
They're whores. And the guys are fucking simps. Okay. You have the worst of both worlds. Congratulations. You have come together to produce an abomination.
Well, Flanders says he's got a couple errands to run, y'all. Be back in a bit. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten me with a good time, Sanders.
Well, you go have fun there, Saunders.
Well, the strip. I mean, if you've ever been in a strip club, and I hate using strip clubs as an analogy, but it's a good analogy. And I'm speaking from personal experience. I mean, not for a long time, but there was a time. The fucking stripper just sitting there wandering around, table to table, chair to chair. You want to dance? You want to dance? Or they sit down and they try to talk to you and make small talk. Like, no, go away. They don't care as long as you got the money. Yeah, JR. I saw a stripper dancing on some of the fattest slobs you've ever seen. Looked like they smelled. They probably did smell like shit.
And the stripper didn't care.
Stripper did not care.
Oh, God. One time. Oh, fuck. We went to this place in fucking Thailand, right? It was the same night that we got my buddy the fucking midget stripper or midget hooker. And this chick apparently didn't wipe too well. And my buddy was in a white t-shirt. And when she got done fucking dancing for him, because she did that thing where they stand their hands and fucking twerk upside down on your,
God.
right? And she left a fucking skid mark on this guy's fucking t-shirt.
Jeez.
Man, I've seen strippers in Thailand take like a paper towel roll and stick it in their fucking cooch.
Ew.
And fucking another stripper would be holding up like balloons, and she would fucking shoot darts out of her fucking twat and pop balloons.
That is golly. Debauchery.
Yeah, left a skid mark.
That would have traumatized me, man.
Jesus Christ.
Looking down and seeing fucking skid like ah.
I just washed the shirt, motherfucker.
This is my one good shirt, you fucking bitch.
Oh my God. Your night's pretty much done. You're done. You got to go back home and change.
Well,
No, you
man,
take
no, in
that shirt
Thailand, no,
off,
you
you
can
throw
go
it in the
find another
fucking trash
shirt.
and get you another.
Yeah, you can find another shirt. I don't know if the night would, for me, I don't know if the night would have been completely ruined. I'd have been pissed off and felt a little bit violated. I don't know if I would have fucking called it a night, though.
Nah, I wouldn't have called him a night. My friend didn't call it a night. He fucking got rid of the shirt. Had the fucking bar give him a free fucking shirt from the bar. There's all those fucking places in Pattaya Beach
He
have their own
walks
fucking
up to the
merch.
bar. He's like, yes, I'd like to make a complaint.
No, he when it happened, we all started laughing at him, and we were raising hell about it, and they come over and say, "What's going on?" He showed them, and they gave him the fucking, he asked for a fucking another shirt, and they gave him a fucking shirt that had the bar logo on it,
Yeah.
because they all got fucking merch.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Like, what's the problem, sir? You fucking tell me. Look at my shirt. Like, what? Why is there duty on my shirt?
Something wrong. Something wrong.
Yeah, something wrong. Something very, very wrong.
Oh shit.
Juvius says, I got shit out by a stripper and all I got was this damn shirt.
Oh man.
Grinchy's in the chat. Good afternoon.
Going on, Mr. Grinch?
JR said I had a chick dancing on me, looked like she had clumps of blood in her hair. I paid her to get off me quick. Blood in her hair?
The pubic hair?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's funny. I went to Thailand and all I got was this crappy T-shirt because a stripper took a shit on me.
Haven't visited the Gentleman's Club since early 2000s. Says RO.
I haven't been to a strip club since the fucking mid '90s.
Well, you're a dog, RO. That would be the dog pound for you, wouldn't it? You don't go to strip clubs as a dog.
No, and I'm not endorsing that either. I mean, it was just part of the conversation. But it's funny to talk about if you can remember it.
Or the Humane Society where they adopt dogs. Going on, Mountain Monk, K-Plan.
Grinch says, great to see all of you going out to dinner with the family. Dad, I mean, is he talking about his father or his father-in-law? 81 years old today. Well, happy birthday, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, sir, Mr. K-Plan. Beep, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop.
RO, Grinchy says RO visits the cat kennel. I don't know. I don't think RO well, he's got a cat in his house, but that cat don't have nothing to do with him.
All right, I'll be back. I'll be right back.
That's what he means by going to see the kitty.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know he stopped. Where the fuck is he? It looks like sand.
Yeah, I don't know where that's at.
What the fuck's going on?
Oh, that's what the strip club technically is, Riggs. It's paying for blue balls. Like, fuck that. Go find it outside somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know. I've taken or gone home with a couple of strippers, not bragging. It happened. But, yeah, no, man, it's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. No, you don't want to go in there and get too wasted, JR, because then they'll fucking take advantage of you and then you don't realize it. And then the next morning you wake up broke. Because I've seen it happen to young Brutos. They're like, oh, well, you paid for a VIP dance. Like, no, I didn't. Yeah, you did. You know, we need $500 right now. I'm like, motherfucker.
Like, good luck getting it because I'm not paying it. Bitch. Riggs, it's kind of fun when you're wasted, but it's really a fucked up place.
No, JR said that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is. I mean, it is. I mean, it's nothing more than to tease and to take advantage of and use men. But I mean, you know, what man don't like to see, you know, well, I say pretty, because I mean, that's not always the case, but, you know, it's like Ron White said. He's like, you want to see me naked? He's like, yeah, I do. Because if you've seen one woman naked, you want to see the rest of them naked. That's good, JR. He said I carried my boot knife. I always got a knife, at least two knives on me.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to stab a stripper, but
Better have something on you these days, man.
something. It's a weird world we're living in, brothers. And it's just getting weirder by the day. JR says there's females that go to strip clubs. Since of them are, I guess he means some of them are lesbians. Yeah, man.
Gay?
Hey,
Hey?
I've never been to a strip club with a woman because I'm not gonna pay for that. If I'm gonna pay for it, I want it to be me
Mm-hmm.
or one of my buddies, you know. But never been to a strip club with a woman. Most strip clubs won't even let women come in. At least not single women. You had to be with a dude or with a group of dudes. You couldn't just be, you know, a group of bitches being like, oh, we want to come into the strip club. Nope.
And I guess you get the occasional lesbian wanting to come into a strip club and want to see it, but I would imagine they mainly make their money off of men.
Oh, well, but not only that. I mean, dude, that's almost like kind of orchestrated. Just like, oh, well, let me get this chick customer to come in here, which doesn't have to pay a cover charge. And then she's probably not spending her own money, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to act out this fucking girl on girl shit, you know, that's going to drive all the dudes, you know, crazy. So then I'm going to make more money off of that because of that.
Yeah.
See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
So it's women using each other to use men. So it's just one great big circle of usury.
Right.
I don't know what Grinchy's talking about. He said that short on Dak's channel with Kush is repulsive. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about there.
I know that something Wong.
Something Wong. I thought that was sand, dude. That's asphalt. It's just really, really white, light colored asphalt. I thought that was sand.
Something wrong.
Actually, it's gravel.
Something wrong. We too
Some-
low.
Yeah. Oh God. What is the other one?
You want the cream of
Yes,
some
sir.
young guy?
Crash ding out.
Bang
Seriously,
Ping Out.
it's something Wong.
Yeah. Bang Ping Owl and like one other.
No, it's come of some young guy.
It's something wrong. We too low.
We too low.
Holy fuck. And crashing out.
We too low. Need to talk to somebody. Need to talk to somebody. Need somebody to try this.
Oh, what day was Monday?
That would have been the 15th.
The 15th.
Mhm. Something.
All right.
Need to talk to somebody. Riggs, I remember that movie.
Something
Hey,
Wong.
We need one more guy to hop on the panel.
Chinese turkey. That's what's Wong.
It's smiling at us.
Smiling at me.
Riggs, he said they're gonna make you holler for $1. They're gonna suck for $1. He said, I ain't never had that happen to me. I'm just trying to see what that be like. Did a bit.
Rah 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 rah.
Ain't none of these guys on here ever watched Friday After Next.
No, I was talking about from the Christmas Story.
Said they're gonna suck for $1. They're gonna make it holler for $1. Do something a little
Whoa.
strange for a piece of change. I'm trying to get my dick sucked from the back. I ain't never had that happen to me before. I just be
Grinch?
trying to see what that be like.
Grinchy says, man, I'm kind of concerned by this comment. He said, I'm so weak and unstable, I can't carry my Glock.
radiation, the chemotherapy.
I know, but I mean, still, that's concerning.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Briggs says, "Me so horny, me love you long time."
Mhm.
Hey, Riggsy, hop on for a bit. We got to play the game.
JR, you had for no reason worried like hell yesterday on that stream. He stopped in mid sentence what he was talking about and was like, I don't know how to address this comment JR left.
So, no, okay. Grinchy says he's using a cane like an old bastard. He said meds are okay. Yeah, I remember him saying he was going to have to use a cane. But hey,
Hop on the nuts.
pop on them nuts.
Oh.
I don't get that. Riggs says, Riggs, Callie Ford wants you to slap it on her forehead. I don't know what Callie Ford did.
Rick said he
California
wants
Ford is a female that Outlaw loves to hang out with.
No, Callie is over on Big Angry Phil streams, and she's always over there when I go over there to talk to him.
So she just happens to always be there when you're there. You think that's not a coincidence?
Because she was there before I was. She's been over there longer than me.
Just like Gorlock or Miss Elite or Sunflower. All these coincidences, but what's the one constant? It's you, Outlaw. You. I'm kidding, man.
Well, she got used to all of us being over there, and so she hangs out with everybody over there. But I mean,
Because she likes to feel like one of the boys, and she likes the attention.
same thing with Sunflowers. Like I can't control where she goes. She goes on Ike streams. She goes on Polska Bob streams, Bacon streams.
That's why I don't go to those, when
Sure.
I love Ike to death. I went out and saw Ike twice. Once for dinner and then once for a blacksmithing lesson.
Yeah.
Ike's a great guy, but Ike is not a MGTOW.
Yeah, and I think Scotty is. If I remember right, Scotty is, but Ike's not.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. Well, that's like when Hamster had or he didn't have her on. I think he was reviewing one of her videos on a stream. Something, was it Exit Eden or East of Eden or something Eden? Older blonde lady, coming off with some kind of pseudo, men's advocate, which I don't buy for a second, but whatever.
I challenge anybody to find anywhere that Hamster says that he has a MGTOW channel. Right?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I was just using that as an example.
Right. but you will not find women in Hamster's chat. You know
No,
why
not
that
in the
is?
chat or on. No, not in the chat or
Wait,
on the
say-
panel if he goes live. No, not absolutely
Wait,
not.
say it again. You won't find what?
Women in Hamster's chat. Do you know why the women don't hang around Hamster?
Couldn't tell you.
Because he is anti-abortion, vehemently anti-abortion.
I think any man with children is anti-abortion.
Well, you would hope that, you know, any man that's a fucking Christian is anti-abortion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm staunch against abortion too, and every now and once in a blue
No,
moon, you see one come in
they're-
my channel. But
They're the biggest, they're the greatest group of mass murderers walking the earth.
now, Hammerhand, I've seen women in his chats before.
Oh yeah. That's the bad Santa effect. Probably my
Well,
favorite Billy Bob Thornton movie ever.
Bad Santa, yeah.
I'm on my lunch break. Fucking salad hanging out of his mouth.
Well, like I said, I'm sure they've come in my stream chats before too.
He's like looking at that dude. He's like, "Are you off your fucking meds?" He's like, "Yes, but that's not what this is about."
Yeah, JR, I have no idea who Davina Duckworth is, and I see her in Dax chat too all the time.
I've heard her name before on Hammerhand's channel.
Well,
I've
there's a
seen her.
lot of thought that Davina is not even a woman.
Yeah.
And I've heard Rada, what is it? Rada the submissive wife or some shit. I think she had to change her name because that probably pissing people off. But again, I don't 100% buy into that either. I don't know, man. It's just women. It's not that women make me uncomfortable. But when they come in here around us and they try to be what we are, I don't like that.
I don't allow it on here because it changes how the brothers act. You see it on Hammer's stream all the time. Anytime some fucking skirt comes in there, you see the fucking thirsty fuckers come out and fucking start chatting with her.
Yeah. Yeah. I just know that for my channel, I don't allow them on panels or wrench them.
K-Plan says, that's all it takes? Question, yeah, that's all it takes. Is one bitch getting dropped into the mix and everybody loses their collective shit.
Yeah, JR. Scotty is a MGTOW that I've seen, and Ike is still talking about wanting to date women. So, yeah.
Let's leave Ike's romantic life out of it because he's a cool dude.
Oh yeah, he is. No, I'm not saying there's a problem with it. I'm just saying, yeah, I've heard him say that before.
Hey, Outlaw.
Yeah, it's all good with me. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Moki's asking, can you review cookbook?
No, Moki. It just doesn't feel right now without Moki asking that, you know?
Well, I tried to do a Moki impression, but it probably sounded like shit.
Oh gosh, no, dude. Yeah, Ike's all right. There's nothing wrong with him.
No, nothing wrong with Ike at all.
Yeah. Me and him's talked about it before. Talked about it last night on Big Angry Phil stream, actually.
Hey, RO said,
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. RO said I like to ask females in the chat their BMI.
No, if you ever see a woman in any of these chats, you won't see me defend them, roast them.
No, boot them.
I'll join you. Roast them.
Boot them.
Yeah, tell them to get the fuck out of here.
Not welcome, sir, ma'am, whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck outta
MGTOW
here.
content is not for them. That's why they don't get a chance to speak on my channel or get wrenches. So, at the end of the day, that's all I can do. Because you're not, you the thing about it is you're not going to be able to stop them from making alt channels and wanting to come on here and pretend they're men. And
Oh shit.
the best thing you can do is once you find out, get them out. But
Flanders says, roast this dick. Gay!
yeah, it's like with Red Pill Rhino. He used to have Soldier Girl come on all the time. We all started going over there before she did. Me and Chris Mitchell and Polska Bob and I think SCE.
I mean, it would be great if we could bring them in to the conversation, but we can't because you can't trust what they say. You can't trust their motives. It's just bad, and I just rather not deal with it.
Well, Seraphim, to Big Angry Phil's defense, he doesn't like sunflowers anyway. He doesn't.
Yeah, but is he allowing that to happen on his stream when he's the one in charge of his own goddamn stream?
He does allow our own, so that's his business.
Well, then you can't complain about it. If you're the one allowing it, when you control the access and you're still the one allowing it, you can't really complain about it.
Yeah, that's his business.
No, exactly. That's his business. I'm just saying, don't bitch and fucking moan and whine and complain about it. When you're the one allowing it to take place.
Right. Yeah, Bacon allows them on, and
Once again, it's not a MGTOW channel.
yeah.
So if you're, just like Chaos has a gaming channel.
Mm-hmm.
But Chaos is himself a MGTOW, but his gaming stream is about gaming. It's not a MGTOW channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Chaos, I can't really remember when Crystal Kitten started coming around.
She's always there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Seems like we were all going over there way before she joined, and her and Bingus joined at the same time. Bingus told us about it. Yeah, we were going over to Chaos as a long time before she joined. Now, Good Mother is probably the only one I can't defend because I have been on her channel before.
What the fuck is Good Mother?
Another channel here on YouTube that talks about all this drama shit with crazy bitches and all that.
Good Mother is constantly fucking seeking male validation.
Mm-hmm.
And she has people constantly going over to her channel and they talk about men's issues, and you'll find that that's where a lot of these guys that we're having fucking problems with originated, where they got their, their start. They've since had a falling out with her, but it is the main source of fucking drama. The whole thing with Miss Elite is a fight between her and Good Mother.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I think Seraphim just planted the flag on this one. He says no penis equals no opinion on men's issues.
absolutely.
Right.
I agree wholeheartedly with that.
They have fucked themselves. And unfortunately, many guys who are MGTOW still go out and hang out in the fucking Drama Central of Good Mother's channel or streams. Guys I like, but you go your own way. Nobody's going to tell you what to fucking do. I don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not your dad. I'm not good father. Uh-oh, they caught him a copper thief. Caught him a copper thief. 4 sheriff's officers got him a meth head.
Yeah, no, Seraphim. Never forget. No, what ruined the MRA was fucking allowing women to come in thinking that they were our allies. That's what fucking ruined MRA. They did it to themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's lots of people who have not learned that lesson.
I mean, as soon as I saw that first stream, Paul Elam and like 2 chicks, I was like, fuck it, I'm out. It's like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you listen to Good Mother, she thinks we're all puppets and we only do things that women tell us to do. I'm a fucking monk. I don't do nothing no bitch tells me to do.
Neither do I. I don't have any in my life anymore like that.
Yeah, dude, I did almost 20 years in the Marine Corps, and I hate fucking authority more than anybody you'll probably ever meet. I hate being fucking told what to do. Male, female, doesn't matter. I hate being told what to do.
The thing is there's people out there that'll fucking do what she says.
After my mom died, that was it for me in any contact with women in my immediate circles.
I mean, I will go out of my way not to do what you tell me to do, just to piss you off, to see what your response will be.
Well, I know how fucking dramatic they are. That's why they don't get on my channel and talk. They don't get a wrench either. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, Outlaw, I need a wrench, by the way.
Are you not rinsed?
I don't think so.
It's like Seraphim said, no penis, no opinion on our issues, and that's why I don't take Good Mother serious on men's issues, because she's not a man.
No, but why should they? Why should they have an opinion or a say? Just like they say, you don't have a uterus. Why do you have an opinion? Because that's my fucking kid in your fucking stomach, bitch.
Because my tax dollars are supporting that bullshit abortion nonsense.
Right.
Therefore,
No,
I have
I mean,
a goddamn opinion whether they care or not. I don't.
No, I was just using the most obvious.
Oh yeah.
Obvious point of contention, And I'm not saying all men, but there's men out there who have had their children taken away from them and they had no say over it.
I don't agree with abortion. Therefore, I don't agree with my tax dollars supporting a bunch of lazy fat fucking women that sit out here and knowingly are going to spread their legs, knowing what's going to happen when that happens. All for 9 months later to just toss them aside.
No, why should I be financially responsible so you can go out and be irresponsible and then turn around and commit mass genocide?
Yeah, they can go
because that's what it is.
They can go fuck themselves. I'm going to have an opinion on it whether they care or not.
Hey, Brandon,
Yo,
does Father Saunders, he's wrenched, right?
yeah, of course. At least he should be.
Okay, well, there's somebody in here claiming to be Father Saunders that's not wrenched.
Well, I am driving right now, and I will take a look at that when I stop. But he should be wrenched.
The only person that's ever approached me and asked me not to wrench them.
Does Father Saunders look like he's sucking dick right now or something?
No, but the way. Okay, he says it's me, you fuckstick. He's
No,
like, damn you,
No, but Ramadi, the only person that's ever told me they did not want a wrench on my channel was Riggs. So I honored his request. He can have a wrench if he wants one.
I gotta scream, bro, man. I gotta make sure.
I wrenched him anyways.
Yeah, Riggs, you can always have a wrench if you want one, brother.
He's like, it's me, you fuckstick.
Yeah, so I'm like a hamster. I don't put up with abortion. I don't like the fact that it's being funded by our tax dollars for these stupid fucking women out here to just sit there and have sex openly, knowing what's going to happen, and just yeet a fetus away like it's a piece of trash. I don't go along with that.
No, man, and I mean, and no God fearing. No God fearing, Christian man, I think would think like that. I mean, unless you were just, one of these fucking no backbone having, fucking noodle neck, fucking limp wristed, mangina having fucking male feminists be like, oh yeah, I support women's right to choose, and that, can I smash? Can I smash? No, I can't. Because you're not sexually attracted to me because I'm a fucking weak ass, bitch that can't grow a beard or lift my own fucking body weight. No.
Well, we say it all the time. I mean, if a woman is out here and she does have sex, but she doesn't know what's going to happen if she lays with a man, in my opinion, she's not mature enough to make decisions on her own, or she's cognitively compromised or something of the sort. Somebody needs to be living with her as living assistants or something. She's not, her faculties aren't there to be making those choices, but that's not what's happening. These women know full damn well that they're going to get pregnant if that happens. They want the ability to have raw, unprotected sex and not have to pay for the consequences. That's what it comes down to.
Not only that, they want the ability to have certain people's kids and then be irresponsible and get out of jail free card for having unprotected sex with the men that they don't want to have their kids.
Yeah.
So it's just fucked up all the way around, any way you slice it. And Saunders, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to accuse you of anything. I just never noticed that you didn't have a wrench on here.
It's me, you fuckstick.
But yeah, he's like, it's me, you fuckstick.
Yeah, infanticide, Seraphim. Yeah, that's what it is.
No, and I've said this, and I'm probably not the first person that said this, but I mean, in terms of, throughout the history
Saunders
of the world,
gay?
women have committed more mass murder, on a world scale, probably than anything else that's ever been recorded in history.
Yeah, there's no excuse since Roe v. Wade's been a thing. There's no excuse for that many fetuses being aborted in this country.
Dude, that was back in the 1970, I think 69 or 70. That was like 5 or 6 years before I was born.
There is no excuse for how many fetuses have been aborted in this country in the last 100 years. There's no excuse for it. There's no way to justify it. there has not been that many women who has been raped against their will and all this stuff. There's no way that that's all by explainable circumstances. That's I do not go along with it. I will not go along with it.
No, I want to see a police report, with a rape charge attached to it. I want to see a, police report, for, incest. Because I mean, if we're using the less logic, well, no proof that it didn't happen.
Well, especially in this day and age where, the birth rates are not, replenishing our culture at sustainable enough rates.
No, that's done, dude. That ship has sailed. That's
there
done.
is certainly no excuse for people to yeet fetuses in this day and age, especially when you have a lot of people that can't get pregnant, that want to be pregnant. There's no excuse for a person to, just carelessly discard a fetus like that in the day and age where birth rates are declining rapidly.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. And this is true. They would. I mean, say you wanted to adopt, Outlaw. Say,
Right.
hey, I want to be a dad. I want to adopt. I can almost guarantee you, your application for adoption would be denied. But if two fucking fags walked in there, they'd hand them over a baby like that.
Yep. Well, because what lifestyle they're going to teach that child. You know what they're going to teach that child or children. They're not going to teach them to be heterosexual. I don't think I've ever heard of a homosexual couple ever teaching a child to be normal. Maybe it happens. Who knows? I'm not in every one of their households. But they're going to teach that child homosexuality, whether they become one or not.
Well, no, that's because that's the environment that they're going to be raised in, so they're not going to know the difference.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. So, that child doesn't have a fighting chance, really, unless it gets really smart and can see through the bullshit.
No, not if
stacked against you.
No, unfortunately, no. Not if you're brought into that type of shit at that young of age where you have no choice. No, you don't have a chance.
Yeah. So. But no, Good Mother was somebody that for the longest amount of time before Brandon started streaming, we would all hang out over because she was about the only one streaming. Because Chris and Dak used to stream constantly, and then I don't know, they just kind of stopped and fell off. But then you had Black Rim used to stream, Sir Yeetus used to stream, all these guys that we would go over to and hang out. But she had guys in her chat that, they wouldn't go anywhere else, and that was the only place you could get a hold of them and talk to them. And they didn't want to get on Discord, so that was why I went over there. Oh, Ramadi's muted. But no. Yeah, I don't hide the fact that I've been over there on her streams. Oh, there he is.
There you go, Saunders.
I wish we had an option to change the color of the wrenches to red.
Saunders, you're safe now. Riggs won't pick on you no more.
I wish we could change the color of these wrenches to red. That'd be pretty cool.
No, Outlaw, I had to piss, man. You didn't want to hear that.
Oh, no. No, you're good, man.
Because that would have made you gay.
Yeah, but no, I don't hide that, brother. Yeah, we've all been over there at some point or another. I just don't go over there to listen to her talk about men's issues or nothing like that. I don't.
Well,
You had
I mean,
guys.
but I think it's a little, Outlaw, I think it's a little bit hypocritical, don't you think?
What's that?
You know, women saying that men can't speak on men's issues, so why the fuck do women think they have a leg to stand on to where they can fucking waltz in and, you know, speak on men's issues to try to contribute to the conversation when they have no fucking idea what they're talking about?
Yeah, that's the main reason why I don't, because she's not a man. She has no idea what it's like to be a man in this world. So she only knows what it's like to be a woman.
Well, shit,
Why-
man. You remember that
Why-
chick that
why
fucking
the
tried to live with a dude for like a
why
year and a half, and then wound up killing herself because she couldn't handle it?
Why the fuck does she get away with calling herself good mother? She's a single mother, divorced her husband, and as soon as her son was old enough and not getting child support for him anymore, she kicked him out of the house. Plus, she was running these streams fucking, 10, 12 hours a day, not fucking doing any fucking parenting. Come on, guys. How can you be any worse of a fucking mother?
Was she half naked?
No.
No.
She was?
No, she
no.
wasn't. She's a post-wall fucking blonde chick from Texas.
Texas.
And probably at the top of her game was a 5. But that
But
hasn't
no.
been for fucking 20 years.
But no, Ramadi, she has guys that goes over there that they won't go to other men's channels so you can talk to them, and they're not on Discord. So one of my reasonings for being over there was because I wanted to talk to those guys, and you couldn't talk to them anywhere else.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I mean, they just like being there on her streams and talking there.
Did you say Yudis? Sir Yudis was over there?
No, I said Sir Yudis used to stream all the time, and now I think he's off of it.
No, Yudis. I see Yudis in we're Hammerhands chat every once in a while. He'll pop up. Me and him used to talk on. Well, we talked a couple of times on Discord. But
it is true that Kush and all these guys were over there on her streams constantly. Bullets used to be a regular. Bullets used to be a regular on her show. Back in the day before all
they were her allies, or she was their ally. She was probably their way in. That's how they fucking probably got in here.
They were her foot soldiers. They weren't just allies. They were fucking her enforcers. Because Bullets and Kush and fucking what's his name?
Intel X?
No,
Unwanted Contriver.
Oh, Contriver.
They were the 3 Musketeers.
The deal with Incel X, from what I remember, JD Miles had run into him months before he ever really surfaced with that channel. And actually, he ran him out of the community. I think it was last year. And then Incel X suddenly came back and somehow got hooked up with Bullets and all them.
Well, no, because Incel X was going hard on you for a little bit, and then he was going after me. I mean, and then now you don't hear anything from him, and I don't know what he's doing or what he's not. I don't really give a shit, but.
Well, he tried to go in hard on me. He sucks at it because, he makes shit up as he goes.
Well, I mean, he went, you know, after a really traumatic experience in your life and tried to make light of that, and then he called me a
Welcome to Kansas, motherfuckers!
oh, Brandon, back in the homeland, the
But
Jayhawk state. No, I think he called me an angry, lonely drunk.
but that's another story for another time.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not going to waste time talking about him. Fuck that guy.
Incel X just a bottom feeder.
Yeah.
But that's what they want, man. It's just like a woman. That's what they want. They want your time. They want your time, money if they can get it, and attention. And if they don't get it, then they fucking complain, bitch, moan, whine, groan.
Well, I got to say one thing for him. You got to fucking give him this. None of them are grifters. I've never seen any one of those guys ask for money.
Yeah.
Well, they don't even, from what I've seen, they don't attract much of an audience, let alone enough of an audience to justify, you know, trying to grift anything.
Yeah, I've never seen Bullets or none of them beg for money. I mean, that's true. None of them.
Well, you know, full transparency. Sunday sermon on Hammerhand. I donated $100. You know why I donated $100? Because I support the show and I support the book.
Yeah, Hammerhand's got something really good going there.
And it wasn't because he's, you know, the overlord of MGTOW or anything. No, man, it was just I wanted to donate because I support him, I support the show, and I support, you know, the project that he's working on, i.e. the book, the comic book, graphic novel, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see that thing come into print so I can buy a fucking copy.
Yeah. Well, Hammer's made mention of it numerous times. This community's in desperate need of Red Pill entertainment.
And Hammer
And
for
that,
many, many, many years
Yeah.
was not monetized.
Mm-hmm.
For most of his career, he was not monetized.
Yep.
So if he's going to make a little buck now, go for it.
Yeah, when I first discovered Hammerhand, and I'm trying to think back, I'm pretty sure that's the first MGTOW Red Pill channel that I came across was Hammerhand, and yeah, he wasn't making any money,
the deal with him
and he wasn't
versus
asking for any money.
the deal with him versus any of these grifters you see out here is his message hasn't changed. He hasn't compromised his message for making more money. He still tells you the same truth he did 5 years ago. I'm not opposed to a man making money like that if you know, especially when he's not begging for it. That's voluntary. I've never once seen Hammerhand beg for a single dime out of anybody.
Well, it's not even him, dude. I mean, it's
I
guys.
gave Hammer $1,000 so I could be in the fucking comic book. He didn't ask me to do that.
That's a simp, dude. Simp? No, I'm kidding.
No, Hammer doesn't beg, and you know that's the thing I see with him versus somebody out here that does grift, that you know will shut their chats down if you don't do X and don't donate X. I'm like, no, I can't get behind that, homie.
Well, it's not even him. I mean, it's guys in the chat that are dropping links to his, Cash App or PayPal or whatever, so you can make a dono, whatever that may be, whatever you're
It's
comfortable with donating. It's not
Yeah.
him doing it. And he always says, he's like, I'm so, and I don't know the exact words that he uses, but I mean, he's just so, overwhelmed and surprised at the generosity of other men. Most men that he's probably never, ever met and never will meet,
yeah.
that are being like, hey, do this, man. Keep putting the message out there. Make this fucking book. Put this book out there. Be successful. We're behind you.
Well, and it's like
Women don't do
anybody-
that.
Well, it's like anybody else in this community, Rusty. Any of them, they don't beg for money. People donate of their own, free will, their heart. Somebody like that, I don't mind giving a few shekels to. Somebody that begs for it, on the other hand, that makes it their entire channel's existence, compromises your message. Now we got a problem.
Oh, okay. Now that Saunders has a wrench, now he wants to talk shit. He says Ramadi loves getting behind other men. Fuck you.
Saunders is acting like Thanos. He thinks he's invincible right now.
I was like, I have the Infinity Stone, double snap. No. You go eat all the dick, Saunders, right now. Eat them the long way too, like you eat corn.
It's like the whole Rusty situation. How many times did he have to prove that he's not stealing money from people, that he actually has what he said? I mean, it's just as fucking retarded.
Other people I fucking get behind and let them fucking shill their merch on my channel, like Frost, who's in the channel right now. I love fucking Frost store. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And
Well,
to go
Frost
and
is
buy shit
asking-
from Frost.
Where's my wrench? Frost is asking,
don't
where's my
got-
wrench?
Yeah, these guys don't beg. It's
Fine
just
for
you
the
donate whenever you feel like it, and that's
Yeah.
All right,
the beauty
I'll get
of it.
you in just a second, Frost.
That's the beauty of it. These guys don't beg, and I like that.
Dry your tears, Frosty. The wrench is coming.
Oh man. I mean, now all of a sudden you're supposed to scare me by putting everybody on a list when you yourself say you support the exact same philosophy that we do.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't buy that bullshit.
Yeah, it's men going their own way, and people are gonna have a difference of fucking opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that list, roll it up, turn that sumbitch sideways, stick it straight up your candy ass, and then pull it out, put it in your mouth, light it, and smoke it.
Oh my god. Oh, that was what was that segment The Rock was doing when he said, I'm gonna check into room 316 and I'm gonna burn that son of a bitch to the ground. Oh no, that was Stone Cold. You take your candy ass. Outlaw go
Yeah.
camping.
Dax in the chat.
What's up, Dak?
Dax says, get your one fast Dax shirt and sticker at Frost store, and then he dropped the link.
Thank you, Dak.
RO, where am I supposed to go camping?
Oh, Frosty, I didn't know you had merch.
Yeah, he's had merch for a little while.
Yeah,
Oh,
Frost is
No.
no
earning
results.
money to buy or to get his homestead going in Hawaii. And he's been fucking buying and selling shit on fucking line, and he's got his merch store, and he's been saving his own cash, and he's financing his brother's fucking car flipping business, and you name it. You know,
Well, no, I got
he's out there
no, I got
wheeling
him.
and dealing. He's a man
No,
with
I got him
purpose.
subbed. I got him subbed from Frost when I had to get a new phone, and then I just recently resubbed. So
No results. No results. I'm not going to KOA camp.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm not going. Kush and Bullets, Badmouth, Hammer, every streaming panel. How is that not a grift? Oh, I never said it wasn't, JR. Nose in the corner, Frost. LOL.
No, make a shirt that says not just eat a dick, eat a whole bag of dicks.
Saunders,
Saunders.
you and your dick eating. You like your eating dicks, don't you?
Eat a bag of dicks the long way, like he eats corn.
There you go. There you go, Frost. Now Riggs can't fucking pick on you no more. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I went to YouTube at that red light, and sometimes it kicks me out of the fucking microphone. Because I had to save Frost from that evil fucking rigger.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to explain to me off screen what this KOA stuff is.
KOA campground. It's not a good place for young men. There's too many mentors there.
Oh, never mind. Riggs and Hemi laying the ban hammers down today. Who'd they ban?
I don't know. they've been regulating in the chat, eating motherfuckers that ain't supposed to be in here.
Oh, I don't know. I'm watching the chat too. I don't know. I haven't seen
I've seen
anybody.
them going after fucking. They were going after Saunders because he didn't have a wrench, and then they were going after Frost because he didn't have a wrench.
One fast DAC or young girls. Timeouts is what I meant. Oh, you're getting a timeout, Saunders.
Now you can time out people, Saunders.
Oh, you're getting a timeout yourself, Saunders. You get a timeout just for us having to look at your naked ass in that one photo Riggs has got.
Why does Riggs have that picture?
You know, I don't know. Why do you have that picture, Riggs? Did you guys see my community post on the Island Hermit channel? No, I have not. Am I subscribed to Island Hermit?
Saunders says, I got timed out as a wrench already by Hemi.
Hemi ain't playing.
Yeah, Hemi's got the power.
Hemi's drunk with it.
Man, you know you done fucked up when you just got a wrench and then you get timed out.
No, Hemi's not drunk with power. Hemi's high with power. So, you know, you better watch out. Yeah, let me click the slinky link. Oh, yeah, I am.
No, there's no bullying going on in here, RO. Take your candy sensitive ass somewhere else with that stupid shit.
That's a funny picture. Oh God. Oh man. That's great.
All right, Saunders. Take care, brother.
All right, don't let Son Saunders mog on you too bad. Let him beat you up.
Yeah, don't let him throw up the three before he knocks you out.
Oh yeah, I'll do that, Frost. He's got a picture here of, I don't know, who is this old guy that you got in this picture with a picture of a box of Huggies diapers under his hands, smoking a cigar. Huggies little snugglers. Oh my God. That's great. Hold on. Let me save this.
Stop.
Let me send that to Brandon. That's what Frost sent put on this community post when he gets a chance.
Hey, send me the link to Frost's Island Hermit channel too. I may or may not have that. I don't know.
All right.
On Discord, because I'll never remember it at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It's Jimmy Seville. Looks like Cush's identical twin.
Oh yeah.
No, Saunders ended his message with "Love y'all, full homo."
Who said that?
I miss Frank.
Saunders.
Yeah, I miss Frank every day, man. He was a great guy. He made these streams just fly by, man.
Huggies. What is Dak talking about? Huggies.
Oh, that's what's in the picture that Frost made. Jimmy Seville with a box of Huggies little snugglers.
So is that something that's on his channel?
Yeah, his community
Okay.
tab.
I'll go take a look at it later.
Oh God, that's funny. Yeah, and now we've lost another great man in this community, Spetsnaz.
That's nice, yeah.
Somebody who I will acknowledge as an OG because he actually was one of the original guys here.
Yeah, there's not many of those guys left, or if there are some still hanging around, they're not hanging around anymore. Spetsnaz, Archangel.
Archangel's dead.
Yeah, Archangel. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I meant.
He died of cancer.
Yeah. A lot of good men, a lot of good brothers, had a lot of good things to say. Now, since I've been here, Vincent and Frank and Dick Marks, and Seafood Black Irish, and now Spetsnaz has passed on, at least since I've been here. All great men, man.
And others too.
And others, yeah.
Excuse me.
Now, to be fair, Vincent passed a few months right before I joined MGTOW. He passed, I think, the September right before I started doing content. I started in February of 22. I think he passed in 21, didn't he? The end of 21.
Something like that. When I started watching him, he was already sick, but he was really enthusiastic about his permaculture, and he pretty much just was more going into the homestead side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he'd always, seem really positive, even though he was dying. Just remember, don't get married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talked a little bit about being a diesel mechanic, and
Yeah, unfortunately, when I came across Vincent, man, he was unfortunately, and I don't mean any disrespect when I say it in this way, but he was on his way out.
He had already passed by the time I came into MGTOW. But I do remember Hammerhand having a stream or a video, him and just Vincent going out and eating and talking, which is where I first heard about him.
Yeah. The road video, I believe.
That was a really good video. Does Hammerhand still have that up?
I don't know.
That was a really good one. I've watched that a few times. Kind souls, man. Leaving out of here too soon.
And to believe that people would put fucking platforms to people who make fun of those guys. How long is it going to be till somebody's got a fucking, new version of Tailor-Made Man saying that shit about Spetsnaz?
Well,
It ain't going to be too long. I guarantee it.
Well, look at, and I know a lot of guys here don't like Kevin Samuels, but look what happened when he passed away. Them black bitches couldn't wait to start roasting his ass after he was gone. Just evil, man. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Kevin Samuels. I didn't watch him. I just know that people were.
No, I like to watch Kevin Samuels make fun of angry, delusional black women.
I used to watch Tommy Sotomayor.
I didn't buy into what he was trying to sell the men. But I mean, it's still a shame that he passed away at a somewhat early age.
Well, I
lost respect for the man when he had that segment with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Where he called her a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
That's where he peaked. He's like, I've reached the top of the mountain, Brutus. It can't get any better than this.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I didn't watch him. I haven't watched Kevin Samuels. I've seen clips of him.
But no, I don't.
Him too.
I don't agree with the message that he was putting out there to men, but I do agree and like and enjoy to laugh at and go back and watch, him putting fucking delusional, fucking quasi-retarded, fat, fucking just unattractive fucking black women. And it's got nothing to do with the fact that they're black. It's just that they were almost always black because he was black. But it was still funny to watch. him just sitting there checking these fucking bitches left and right. And they couldn't fucking handle it.
Well, as far as handling the black bitches, I used to like watching Tommy Sotomayor, which is how far back I go watching Red Pill content on YouTube. He was back around 2011, 2012, roasting the hell out of these people. He was hated too. They hated his ass.
I think it's because, well, not necessarily because of Kevin Samuels. I'm sure he has something, small part to do with it. But save yourselves, black men, the SY, save yourselves,
Yourself, black men.
YBM, you know, save yourselves, black men. Even though I don't even know if that's really working, but I mean, because I'm not a black man, but I hope so.
I've heard that acronym thrown around.
But right now, those guys are going after fucking Miss Elite.
I heard of that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Dak. Oh, I said radical. I thought that said Ramadi. My bad.
I think I've heard JD Miles mention that before. I know I've heard Red Pill in the Wind say it before. I want to say Bass Chris has talked about SYSBM
Yeah, a little bit.
or Black
Chris-
Trunks. I've heard of them.
Yeah, Chris doesn't really get into the racial stuff too much.
I'm not trying to be racial.
I'm not talking about you, am I? I'm talking about Bass Chris.
Is he still on YouTube? Got a channel? I ain't seen his content in a long time.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything out of him for a while either. I could text him. I got his number.
Him or Black Trunks. They all used to do this type of content. Sifu. I think I heard Sifu mention that a time or two.
Yeah, but Sifu was more into his dolls. He didn't care about anybody. God, I wish he'd have fucking published that science fiction book that he wrote.
Mm-hmm. True Sherm has mentioned SYSBM before. I don't really know that much about him. There after the Junkyard Dome. She must have stirred up a bunch of people. She's been around a long time. Stopped halfway through his first vid. High value man to get a woman. Who said that, Mountain Monk? Bass Chris is around. Black Trunks is gone. Damn. Oh, Kevin Samuels. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
I feel sorry for this guy who's following me right now. I'm on a gravel road. I am just completely fucking dusting him.
Kiko Trim. Yeah, I've heard of him. Oh, we lost Brandon. Drexel called these females German Shepherd. Uh, uh, yeah. Other than them and RPM, I think that's about all the guys
Yeah,
on
I'm
that
out by
side.
my homestead now. I'm out
Are
by
you?
my homestead now, so the signal's absolute garbage. Remember when I was streaming? I was out here building my. I'd have to
Oh
drive
yeah.
into town, and I kept getting fucking the police called on me for sitting in the parking lot streaming.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, good times. I miss Drexel. He was funny in my introduction to the space. Drexel. Trying to remember who he is. Don't know if I've seen Drexel before. I've heard of him. I remember Black Trunks. Haven't seen him in a minute. Yeah. Black Ram 313 either. That was another big channel everybody liked. Oh, I have no idea, Frost. I don't know if Drexel's coming back or not. Manic and Rishi. Oh, Midtown Pocket. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Is he the one that plays those movies? He's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I ain't seen Manic either in a long time. Did he quit? Are any of the war bands still making videos?
Ah, fuck.
Because I know Sir Yeetus is kind of done with it for right now. I haven't seen Rishi in a long time, and they got Ribby. I think Cotton Chaz still makes videos. I ain't seen Gray Ghost in a while either. I know him and Sir Yeetus used to tag team a lot on them streams.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right. That's my mailbox,
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
or what's fucking left of it.
What the fuck?
So I'm just gonna leave this in the truck here running. I'm gonna pull this fucking truck off the road a bit. I'm blocking the fucking road. Hey, Ramadi, you're fucking
Yeah.
ear raping us. I'm gonna mute you, man. You're ear raping us, man.
Manic made a vid the other day. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking to say he's got a big channel right now doing gaming streams and stuff. I was like, what happened to him? I know Chronic still streams. I see him all the time. Someone destroyed the mailbox. Yep. Manic just came back the other day. Original Warband. Yeah.
You know who I don't see anymore is Striker
Uh-oh, he broke up. Say it again. I haven't seen Howard Dare on in a long time. 5 Years of Freedom. Oh shit. Yeah, Ribby, Rishi, and Riker are gone. Riker, I think that's what Brandon was trying to say. The warband has gotten smaller.
Fuck. Michelob Ultra. Somebody's been throwing beer cans at my fucking mailbox and it's destroyed. Fuck.
Manic took a long break. Saw Howard Dare stream early last month. Yeah, he's kind of in and out, ain't he? Rib Grunt's one that I ain't seen in over a year or so. Rib Grunt used to make content all the time, and then he's no longer doing it. Stone Reaper was making content. Lord SOS, he was too. I don't get notifications for any of these guys anymore. I remember 5 Years of Freedom. Someone said he was a dating coach. Yeah, that's why I quit watching him. I mean, the guy had a lot of good stuff to say, but, you know, I could see that a mile away. He was trying to be a dating coach. I wish I could remember what I first Googled to find this content. Yeah, radical for me, it was Turd Flinging Monkey, Hammer, James Von Maxwell. There was a lot of these guys that I just would sit and watch. Kind of just slowly happened. There is sound begging for money. There is a round begging for money. Rib Grunt went off grid. He disappeared. Yeah, when all that happened with him and Oki, you know, Oki sitting there threatening him and shit. That's the last I heard of him. Then he had beef with Hammerhand about something, and then he just quit making content. Or was it Hamster? I think it was Hamster. He got pissy with Hamster. Hammerhand won. Just he quit making stuff. Oh yeah, Rib Grunt. Yeah, he used to make videos all the time. Reaper, Stone Reaper. Yeah, he does. It's been a while though. I have to see if I'm still subscribed to him. Trying to remember, there's so many of these guys that used to come around at one point. Oh God, MGTOW Values.
Values had to leave where he was living because he thinks there's going to be a war there.
Yeah. Oh, MGTOW Quiet Earth. Go ahead.
He's back in Canada now. I don't know when he's going to stream again.
MGTOW Quiet Earth. Yeah, that was another MGTOW I used to listen to.
Fuck! They destroyed my mailbox. Sons of bitches.
Quiet Earth was really good. There was another guy named Red Pill Fred that I used to watch. Red Pill Fred was another MGTOW content creator that I actually started watching a lot of before I pulled the trigger and made my own content. Let's see. Undead Chronic. I watched a lot of him back in the day. Tom Likas was another big one that got me to thinking on the gynocentric bullshit of women. I started on Stardust, Sandman, and someone else. Big John. Yep, MGTOW's Freedom. Yeah, MGTOW Cowboy used to do a lot of content too. He doesn't do it anymore, really. Cowboy faded off into the sunset. Him and Polska Bob used to go everywhere on stream. MGTOW Marine, which is a guy that's up the road from me, used to get on here with us and chop it up.
Cowboy got tired of Polska Bob.
Yeah,
And
Raging Golden Eagle. He's still one of my personal favorites. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm back inside. I had to take the MGTOW mud out.
Yeah, Raging Golden Eagle was someone I watched for a long time alongside of Sargon of Akkad. I watched Sargon for a long time before I came over to this side of it.
Yeah, I used to like Sargon of Akkad, and then they started doing the Lotus Eaters crap, and I
Well, and again, I used to watch way back in the day was people like Amazing Atheist, which now I look back and I'm like, this guy is such a staunch extremist leftist. It's like, why did I even watch this dude? Which is how I knew about Hunter Avalon and all these guys way before, you know. I'd watch him roast Tommy Lauren, Lawrence Southern, all them, Shoe on Head, Jeff Holiday, all these guys.
Bodie Cody says Sargon got all his stuff from other people. Yeah, which is why he started off good. And then, so yeah, I mean, it's it's real easy to relate and be popular and relevant when you're piggybacking off of somebody else's shit.
Sargon got all his stuff from other people.
Like Pearly Things, Sarah Dawn Moore, the fuck was that? Ali Drummond, fucking Tim Sarah.
Found a bag of play sand over there that I dumped over. Yeah. In
Amazing
the pen.
Atheist.
They find
Yeah,
it just a pile of sand distraction.
Yeah,
Dad went to cut grass at Lafarge and asked Rod there if he could have some brick sand. So we can get a trailer full of brick sand.
Yeah, Amazing
You want some
Atheist.
dick
Yeah.
sand. Why do you need
Brick
dick
sand.
sand?
Sounds like Kenny's arguing with his butt.
Wait, what does he say?
He wants some dick sand.
What the fuck?
I guess you know. I guess that's for under his foreskin or something.
Sounds like those butts are cucking him again.
Yeah, Amazing Atheist stuck that banana in his ass. That's when I was done with him. I was like, what the fuck? Found that out about him, and I was like, nah, I'm not watching this dude no more. Like,
I
I'm
didn't
not
watch him
watching.
because of his name. Fucking
Well, that was
atheist.
back when I was questioning
Well, I gotta wa-
religion. And, yeah.
Then when I found out he was a Satanist.
Yeah.
Is that Six and Hammer?
Sticks, yeah, I used to watch him a lot too before I found that out, and then I was like, I don't know about all that. But yeah, had to quit watching a lot of these guys. Red Pill Philosophy was the very first guy I ever watched that introduced me to the term red pill. Now, Red Pill Philosophy was a good channel for a long time before he went off the deep end with flat earth stuff. That's what killed his channel. He went off on the deep end trying to prove that we're on a flat earth. And I was like, nah, buddy, we're done with this. Tommy Sotomayor.
RO says, no love for Sunrise Hoodie, question mark. Man, I used to listen to Sunrise Hoodie, but he sounded, to me personally, a little too effeminate, so I didn't know if I could really get on board with that.
I've heard of him. I don't think I've ever watched him.
But Seraphim says, did you know Joker, in parentheses, fatter bachelor, says no more has a girlfriend, question mark? I don't know, man.
I don't.
When Joker started pushing the locals, hey, come stream with me and we'll watch a movie. That's when he lost me.
When it comes to those,
then I found out he cucked at the Daily Wire.
When Ramadi, when it comes to those big channels like Better Bachelor and Aaron Clary and I'm like, no, can't watch them guys. I can't watch.
I stopped
big
watching
channels.
Clary when he said Frank was a homosexual.
That's what did it for me,
Well, Claire is married. Pretty sure, same as fucking rolled up fucking tomato can. Married. Like I can't trust you or take anything that you say seriously. If you're telling me one thing but you're doing another.
Yeah.
Well, rolled up to Tomasi has always been a fucking pickup artist. He's a PUA.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote a book that explained female nature.
Yeah, The Rational Man.
Damn good book.
But I don't understand it. If he's a married man, why did he do that?
He wasn't
Other than
married
just
then.
to make money.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't married then. He got fucking rich, and lo and behold, he got himself a wife.
Taylor the Fiend is married, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here about Clary. He lost me with that vid about Brother Frank. Yeah. Like, don't tarnish the man's good reputation. He wasn't gay. We were all with him every day here on the channel. We know he wasn't gay. I think he had children, for fuck's sakes.
He did. He had a son.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Don't tarnish the man's reputation like that.
RO, I'm not going to respond to your stupid ass comment.
What is RO's stupid ass comment?
I'm not going to read it. You can read it, Outlaw. I'm not reading it.
He said, I can't trust Ramadi. He's married twice. Just kidding. Jesus Christ, RO.
Yeah, I was married
Wow.
twice. I'm just as stupid as Ramadi.
Mm.
'Cause you got to be a
No.
dumbass to get married again after getting
Yeah.
fucked like I got fucked. I was
Too many.
so stupid. I fucking told myself I deserved a trophy wife.
Mm.
Ha! What a fucking dumbass. I deserved a fucking trophy wife.
Too many fakers, says Mount Monk. Yeah. Absolutely.
No, I know, RO. I'm just being a smart ass. RO's got to be the good dog and come in and be like, "Oh, love, let me let me lick your hand."
No, you're not licking my hand, Aro.
I know what else you lick with that tongue.
Oh God.
Lick
No
that
peanut butter for
lipstick.
you.
He's licking the lipstick.
Oh God. You get him excited and his lipstick comes out.
Seraphim says, "One and done, never again. Monk mode for life." Well, good for you, brother.
It took getting rejected by several women for me wanting to date them.
You were obviously smarter than some of us.
Well, I had a brother who unfortunately had to go through the divorce court ringer to get it through my head.
Oh,
His
Agape Epe's in the chat.
Mouth agape. Yep, I got rejected by quite a few women during my time.
Yeah, but fuck, you always get rejected before you fucking find one that'll lay still.
Oh God.
Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Oh. Oh.
What do you want me to do? Lay still and don't leave.
Well, I had seen too many failed marriages in my own big family.
That-
I mean,
Somebody
you know,
call it fuck you if you did. That was
it was my brother, it was my uncle that got married to a Chinese, or no, she was a Japanese woman. And she tried to take everything from him, his pension, all of it. And that was what it was, man. I was like, fuck that, I don't want this.
That's because she was a westernized Asian woman.
She had a temper on her like, oh my God, dude. She'd sit there and argue with you over medicine and all that.
Oh no, man! It was funny. My number two, my second ex-wife. I call her number two. I'm not even going to show her the dignity or respect to even say her name. Number two had an uncle who, I don't know if he was a Vietnam vet or not, but he had a fucking mail order bride from somewhere in fucking Southeast Asia. And her name was Ping. Ping didn't hardly speak any English, just an absolute fucking terror to this man. And I was laughing at it, but at the same time, I felt sorry. MGTOW Mutt feels bad about it too. Shut the fuck up! I'm on the phone.
MGTOW Mutt, you're getting rejected by a dog outside don't count.
Oh no, his girlfriend came by the other day, and he was losing his ever loving mind because she was looking for him too, and that pissed him off even more. And I just looked at him. I was like, nope. If I ain't getting none, you ain't getting none. Sorry. We're suffering together. Solidarity.
Oh man. Oh God. But yeah, man, my uncle, my brother, you know, I had
Both-
seen so many failed marriages in my family. You know, I seen women cheating on men. I seen the men cheat on the women. You know, I seen both sides of it. You know,
But hey, Bodie Cody says the way women reject men these days would have gotten them suplexed 100 years ago.
oh, you ain't lying.
Like German suplexed hard. Like triple suplex, like a first class one way ticket to Suplex City. Yeah.
Well, I don't have the energy to put up with a woman's bullshit. I'm not going to put up with a woman's bullshit. I'm not going to do it. You know, I don't.
Mhm.
I do not believe I have the patience for all that fun and games bullshit and arguing and wanting to, you know. No.
No, and that's why I keep to myself. You know, I don't go somewhere unless I have to. I don't try to interact with people unless it's absolutely necessary, and I don't try to extend the olive branch to women. I'm not a dick to them, but I don't give them what they're looking for, what they want, or what they think they want.
Ether Bunny makes them lay still, allegedly.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That may be or may not be true, Abe. You might be onto something there.
Outlaw devotes all his energy to his moistness. No. I do not believe I'm going to get involved with all that. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, the thought of having children has passed my mind before. You know, as I'm sure it does pretty much all men at some point. But I don't know. I'm not willing to put up with a woman's bullshit and abuse for offspring.
Well, you're not helping or hurting the population by not breeding. So don't feel bad. Outlaw, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
And I don't mean that in a shitty way.
Here we are at Chicken Annie's.
Ooh.
Fucking shit.
A beautiful old chicken mobile.
Oh man. Got the Kragers on there.
Chicken Mary's better.
Got the Kragers
You
on
don't
that
know
Delta.
shit. Go eat some poutine.
Yeah. Not
Chicken Mary. Chicken Mary is where it's at. Chicken Annie's a fucking fraud.
1948.
Casa de True Blood.
That's a 1948, 49, or 1950 Ford panel van.
Panel van.
Oh, we can't do that.
That's a badass truck.
I don't like the yellow color, but yeah, that's a bitchin' ass car.
Anyways,
You have to overcompensate for a chicken.
That truck's rare as hell.
That one right there is not so rare, but that's home.
Hey, good spot you got there too, under the tree.
Yeah.
Stay on your truck, TDS. You have Trump derangement syndrome.
Yes, that's it.
Trump derangements. The only thing you miss out with that moist or not used box is STI, STD, crabs with A's. No thanks, I'm good. It's Seraphim.
All right, gentlemen. Instead of rebuilding my mailbox or doing anything productive, I'm eating some fucking fried chicken.
Heck yeah.
So, have some beautiful fucking German potato salad, some fresh homemade rolls. Good shit. So, it is. You guys are open, right? All right. It's a nice day here, mid 80s. I got a really good parking spot in the shade for Sam. And no marriage, no cohabitation, no new children. We'll let you go to a fine eating establishment like Chicken Annie's. Chicken Mary's is actually just as good. They were sisters. They had the same fucking recipe. Anyways, this one just happens to be close to my homestead. And over there, I don't know if you can see it, but they got an old International steam tractor for DAC. So, no marriage, no cohabitation, no new children. Love one another, but not in a homo way.
Oh, homo.
MGTOW is for normal man. Help your brother out. And have a purpose in life, because a man without purpose will find it in women. Y'all have a great day, and I'm not going to be streaming again until Saturday.
What?
What you guys don't know is that I've got COVID, and I'm on a fucking forced quarantine.
Oh, shit.
You got the coof.
I feel fucking fine, but they're not letting me work.
You got the coof.
I got the coof.
You got the kung flu.
Yeah,
How'd
Monday
you get
morning I
that?
felt. I think I got it at that goddamn museum I went to Hamster with.
Oh, damn it.
Because they had a bunch of little kids running around and stuff.
Damn it, hamster.
So I feel fine. I felt like shit on Monday. Told my boss, hey, I need to go to the doctor. Went to the doctor. They put a fucking swab up my nose and said, Brandon, you got the coof.
No, you're a super spreader.
I felt like shit on Monday. I feel fine. I feel fucking fine. I'm out here fucking walking around, driving, having no problem. Not even really coughing.
We used to call it the common cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. So I got the week off. I didn't understand that I had the week off until this morning, calling bitch and saying, hey, where's my load? And they said, oh, safety said you have to fucking quarantine. And I called up the safety department. I said, hey, what's going on? Nobody told me anything. I've been sitting in a fucking parking lot for 2 days. Oh, it's company policy. Oh, we thought you knew. What? Yep. RO's fucking already wanting to fucking, go through my drawers for loose change. Or go through my drawers and fucking do something nasty to my corpse, you sick dog. Anyways. Y'all have a great one, and we're gonna have some streams. I just have to figure out with Emmy what the fuck's gonna happen.
Captain COVID.
Captain COVID. Oh, man.
So, anyways, there'll be no.
Did they offer you the vaccine?
No.
No.
I just said you're fucking voluntarily quarantined. You've been voluntold.
Yeah.
So that's why you're back at the homestead.
Yeah. And then I get there to the homestead and I find my fucking mailbox is destroyed.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Big box. Got the pig pox.
Big box.
Big cause. God damn. Swine flu.
Yeah, swine flu. Anyways, we'll figure out some fucking shit to talk about, and it'll probably be whenever Hemi's got, a couple hours free. So
Okay.
I'll get with him off air. Rest of y'all, take it easy.
All right, brother.
All
Take
right,
care.
Jen.
Bye.
Bye.